And we're live. Who's missing? Hello, hello. We'll let some people file in. As usual, I'm here on time. You notice who's missing. And I was the one I was so tired. But I'm here on time. He's not here. Let's see how long it takes him to get here, shall we? Special K247. Wagwan, beautiful mama. I hope that you're having a blessed Sunday, my girl. I'm here, I'm ready. I'm tired, but I'm there. Watch it. Watch him in the background. Just a spin round like he doesn't know that we're supposed to be live at 3:30. I'm looking amazing. You know what? It's this beautiful lighting. We have a beautiful sunshiny Sunday. So I am very grateful for that. So we get all this natural lighting. That's the benefit of starting a little early. You get that sunshine. And you know what? I need it because I'm a night shift worker and I work at night. So when I leave to go to work, it's dark. And when I get home, it's dark. Lord, I'm tell you, I'm tired from the morning I've been on the go and you just reach in. Oh my gosh. I have been just curled up in my bed since morning. Sleep, wake, and I just don't even feel rested. So I envy you. At least you got all your stuff out of the way and you get to relax for the rest of the evening. But I, unfortunately, still got to go to work. Oh, you work 24/7. Okay. You know what? I have a long 12-hour night shift ahead of me. But, such is life. And that is the thing. So, Nino Elliott, do you plan on joining your live? I think he forgot. That he's supposed to be sitting here at an appointed time.
First of all, ladies, stop calling out my government. Stop calling out my government.
Oh, you have a business, Special K. Tell me, what do you do? You are late, sir. You're late.
And second of all,
you have to put that one down.
Second of all,
too much
let
light.
me. It's actually coming from there.
Oh,
you're gonna have to drop that. Can you?
This is it. This one?
Yeah, just drop it a bit. Yeah,
is that better?
Yep, much better.
Okay.
First of all, guys, welcome. I'm here, but let me tell you, I don't appreciate you calling out my government.
Never call
and
you
number
out.
two, I hear you telling our audience and our listeners that let's see how long it's gonna take for him to get here.
That's
I
right.
didn't hear you trying to whisper it, but
you
whisper's loud.
Hair business. Okay.
Care business that runs 24/7. You're
I
absolutely
understand
right.
that care business. Once upon a blue moon, many moons ago, we used to have one too.
Have one.
She says, "You're late, Nino. You're late.
No, I'm late. Me early for tomorrow, but late for today. What's going on?
He's running around, and doesn't realize that you need to stop here.
Well, the thing is, are we looking up at this camera? I feel like you're looking up.
You're looking right there. There's the eye of the camera. That's where you're looking. You don't know where you're
I'm watching your head. Your head looks like it's tilting a little bit. Like you're straight. I'd be like, you want to change your prescription or that? You want to? Maybe then you'll start seeing a look.
Gary McIntosh, you're both sitting on either side or the wrong side of the camera is misoriented.
And
it must be misoriented because we're sitting in our normal spots, Mr. Gary.
Yeah, I think what it is
astute.
Because it's set backwards, so everything appears on
the opposite
side.
I think maybe I have my camera flip the opposite way.
Or that might be the case.
But
might be the case.
Maybe I do need to upgrade my prescription, sir. Maybe I do. But I have to strain to look at the comments. I do have the comments in my hand.
You need to upgrade your prescription. How often do you upgrade your prescription, by the way?
I don't know.
No? You don't know? Do you want me to know for you?
No.
Okay. Probably as often as you clean your glasses.
Oh, here we go. Pick on low day.
I'm just saying.
Special K. I need you at the helm today because
Special K.
Because
what's going on?
He's ready for me already.
I have to be ready for her because you know what? She just chewed me out a short while ago, and I heard her making little comments and innuendos behind my back as she's feverishly trying to whisper. But she don't realize that our whisper is so loud that you
Well,
can be heard,
that's okay.
right?
That's okay.
So we're here though, guys. We're happy to be here. It's been a fantastic week. It's been a fabuloso week.
You see what Special K said? She
What
said
she
to the
said?
Jafaican, don't start on Mama Lo.
Faking.
Don't
Wow.
start.
Special K, you're gonna start that nonsense. You're gonna be siding with Lo now and calling
Oh,
me
yeah,
Jeff
see?
Faking.
Gary says it's the orientation of the camera because even the staircase is on the wrong side.
Everything
I think
is
I
on
have
the
my
opposite side.
camera flipped the wrong way.
Yeah, you
Should have been
seem-
flipped
you-
the other
you
way.
seem
But
to be flipped.
anyways, we have a few people in the house, so we can start. Wagwan, beautiful people.
So we do it.
So we do
See,
it.
so we do it.
We are here,
Trying
tired,
to.
battered, bruised, but we're here. We're here bringing you our show
Absolutely.
at 3:30 instead of 4:30 as promised. And I'm so glad that you can join us today.
You know, one of those things I'm taking note of, and I don't know if you guys notice this, but we've noticed a tremendous amount of people have been closing the door on us lately. Friends and family and loved ones and colleagues.
Closing the
and-
door.
And when I say closing the door, it means say, like how when you're leaving, you say you turn your back.
Okay.
Well, them nobody turn them back. Them just gone. If you know what I mean.
Then I know what you mean.
Them step on the next side.
I still don't know what you mean. Speak
Just
English.
kinda like,
Articulate.
Boy, lady,
Articulate.
them step on it. Then dead. Then gone.
Oh, you mean
Oh
they've
my
passed
God.
away?
Yes. Oh my goodness. You see, guys, you see that? It is so difficult. I'm trying to be so politically
No,
correct.
you're
and
not being politically
offensive.
correct. You're being obtuse. I
How
don't
I'm
even know
being
what you're
obtuse.
saying.
Okay.
Them on the next
Well,
side.
you
What does
guys,
that mean?
I know a lot of our listeners can relate to it, but Lo,
Guys.
and Patricia K, you calling me a Jafaican, and she does
Guys.
not understand.
To the people that are in the
Wow.
in the live right now,
Wow.
glad to have you here. Did you guys
Wow.
just understand that he was trying to say that a lot of
Wow.
family members lately have passed away? See, Nino, you sounded like you were dropping words. Obtuse is right,
Yes,
is what Gary
I was
says.
dropping words.
Obtuse is right,
Okay.
Lo. Meaning he didn't understand that that's what you meant either.
Wow, the whole on coming like.
He didn't understand.
So
that you-
wait, so hold on. When you leave a room and you say, "Me turn my back," what does that mean to you? You don't.
See, he says sometimes you just got to be literal and see.
Well,
Special
sometimes
K as well. They didn't know what you meant.
I just did not want to sound too.
He was trying to say a lot of people, friends, family
Oh,
members
my
of
God.
late have become unalive because
Yeah, there's the word,
certain words you cannot
unalive.
say in these YouTube streets.
Yeah,
Man,
right.
you make me set up
They,
drop.
they become unalive.
They've become
How do
unalive.
I make this background black? I think if it was dark,
It
I
won't
could
be
probably
black.
see it.
It's gonna stay like that because it's daytime. You've set that up in
I've
your
set it
setting.
up. So I
And
have
you're-
to unset
Please
it.
don't touch my setup.
I won't touch your setup. I promise.
We have a very
promise.
precarious setup because somebody in this house removed our tripod.
And I don't want to call names, but I suspect that
It begins with a T and ends with an E.
I think so. I think he might have.
Nobius Nightshade is in the house.
He
Well,
kind of
God.
stepped off a little bit, and I think he might have taken it with him without consent. And so, as we go around looking for it to do our setup, it's unavailable, right?
Unavailable. But back to your obtuse statement.
My obtuse statement.
You were saying
Mm-hmm.
that a lot of people have passed on to the next
That
dimension.
is what I was. Yes, that is what I was leading to. Yes.
Yes, as 2025 is coming to a close, we have had a few people
Drop out.
pass on
Right.
to the
So
next
we can't say
dimension.
drop out.
You can say drop out, but you see, you and your Jamaican bad man sayings, you gotta come
It's
correct.
not a bad man saying. It's just a Jamaican thing. But given that
What?
you-
Close the door? I've
No,
never
no,
heard
not
people
close the
say
door.
that.
Turn your back.
Meaning that they've died.
No, when you turn your back, means you're just stepping away. You will return.
But if they
But-
die, they won't return.
No, that's not turning your back. That's gone.
Oh, I
Do,
don't know.
do you get what I'm saying?
I don't. You've lost me.
So in light of Jamaicans having a conversation,
Okay.
right? When you say to someone, "Me gone," right? They will correct you and say, "You're not gone. You just turn your back. You will return." But when
I've
you're
never
gone,
said
you're-
that. If I'm leaving, I say, "Okay, guys, bye. See you later." I
That's
don't
'cause
say
you're so-
bye.
That's
Turn
because
me
yeah,
back. Me
because that's
turn me
because
back.
you are
I've never
Munjicate.
said that.
You're a
Never said
Munjicate.
that.
You're a Canadian. You're a North American. You're not a Caribbean or a West Indian
Yeah,
or
but the Caribbean or West Indian people that I associate with,
Mhm.
they don't say, all right, lo, me turn me back. They don't say that either. So I don't know what you're talking
Wow.
about.
Because they grew up eating hamburgers and hot dogs just like you. And that curry goat and cow foot. So
Listen, those
get it
hamburgers and
together.
hot dogs, they slap, okay? They slap, especially with a little
You
mustard.
know, as you're talking about that, interestingly enough, that I was having a conversation a couple of days ago with someone, and you know, as you guys know, I'm very much a foodie, so I'm always into what's new in food and what's changing. And one of the things I mentioned to this person was that the next time that you go to a market, okay, check the products that you're buying because a
Okay.
lot of these meats that you buy, especially the processed meats, will tell you it is only 17% protein or 10% protein.
Meaning it's filler.
It's a lot of filler. It's not real meat.
Oh.
They've become so good at
I think
engineering.
that's just the way of the world now. Unless you
Well,
grow up on a homestead
yeah, they've
and
become
you
so
farm your own chickens, and which we do have a few of our subscribers that do
that do
that.
their own
Tropical
farming.
Homestead comes to mind. That's a couple, I think they're in Atlanta or Florida, I can't remember.
And they've got their
But
own homestead.
they butcher their own meat.
Wow.
They grow their
And that
own
is good.
vegetables
That
and
is good.
fruit, and they make everything homemade. But since we're way up north, we're in the great right north, and we're not doing that. So I think fillers
where
it is.
where we get lots of snow.
Yeah. Now let me
know.
get back to the chat. Now, Gary is saying he gets it. You're trying to be a little bit diplomatic with your bad man talk.
Thank you, Gary.
He gets
Thank
it.
you.
You're being a little diplomatic. Mind you, he didn't understand what you were
But
trying
what
to
you
say.
mean is a bad man talk? It's not bad man talk. It's just a talk. It's just a way of life.
Okay. All right.
not
I don't
a
know
bad
whose
man.
life, but okay. Nobius Nightshade is here.
What's
Wagwan,
going
Nobius
on,
Nightshade.
Nobius?
Nice to have you
Nightshade.
back.
Would you like a bottle of water?
I would like some hot tea.
How about a bottle of water?
Okay, but
You're
I'd
getting
like,
a little
but
too demanding. You listen, but after your bottle of water, you're going to. I could use some hot tea. So why the hell didn't you get the hot tea yourself?
Because
And you could have brought me a cup while you're at it.
because I wanted to make sure I was here on time.
So you know
Okay,
what,
so you can put the kettle on.
I'm gonna get the tea, and you know why I'm gonna get the tea?
Why?
It's not so much because I want to, but because I know you'd have me up for the rest of the day if I
Thank
didn't.
you.
So
And
let
my
me get
audience
up
here
again.
would have you up as well.
Let me get the tea.
So Nobius Nightshade says, I hope it's all have been having a great week. Gary says, like I said, I get it, Nino. You were just trying to be diplomatic. Nobius Nightshade is bigging up Special K. Special K. Nobius Nightshade is saying hello, hello. And she's sending back the hearts. And she says, I hope all is well. Now, Gary's saying dropout is along the lines of an informal window. Context is everything. See that? You're one of our day ones. You know all about the informal window. Well, this new live stream setup is kind of like an informer live stream, vibey chat meld mashup, right? We got some of the informer window-esque touches thrown in there just for good measure and a little bit of flavor. You know, the pepper sauce or the Maggi sauce. So we have to dash in a little bit of that, right? Because Informer Window was our first love. And if you guys don't know, Informer Window is what we used to call our live stream at the very beginning. And we used to throw in all that kind of like Nino would rib me about not being Jamaican enough. And we had a few characters as part of the show where, you know, our neighbors that would be passing our windows and we would talk about them in secrecy. Now, Nobia says, yeah, we know what it means, but it can also be taken the wrong way. And he's referring to Gary when he says that too. When I guess when you say them turn them back or them step out.
And, you know, I heard you guys as I was getting the kettle ready. You guys talking about the
Informal window.
And in reference to Jamaica, I heard recently where a gentleman had a generator going. Because as you guys know, with the hurricane incident down there and the happenings, and the power was out for quite some time. So he had this generator going, and the generator was, of course, outside because it was all the fumes that exudes from it.
Okay.
So he had that. He had his stove plugged in and various other appliances plugged in.
Okay.
And so he came out one day because he heard the engine running just the same, and he came out one day and realizing before he came out that the light had gone out in the house, and he couldn't figure it out because the generator is still going. Sure enough, when the gentleman went outside to check on his generator, all that was out there was an old lawnmower that was running.
Someone
The
stole
generator was gone.
Jeez.
Somebody came, unplugged everything from the
Only
generator.
in Jamaica.
Got
Jamaica
an old
is not a
lawnmower,
normal place.
started up the old lawnmower to make that noise, and took off with the generator.
Jamaica's not a real
It is
place,
not
guys.
a real place.
It's not a real place.
It is not a real place. The things that happen, and I tell you, only happens in
Only
Jamaica.
in Jamaica.
Unbelievable.
Now, Special Case says, Nino, you're just too mix up. We
Listen,
don't know what you're talking
Special
about.
K, the one thing you will notice about Nino as you watch the show is me love the mix up and the blem blem.
Ooh,
Love the mix up and the
mix up.
blem blem.
Sit there. That, as they say, that is it.
That is it.
And she also says that's why they say not to eat pro meat. All that filler. Remember you were talking about the filler in the meat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's amazing though as how these guys have become so how they've engineered these things so amazingly well that the fake products that we getting taste so real.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And those chicken breasts that are size of
massive
soccer balls.
chicken breasts that look like turkey breasts. How they get them like that?
Yeah. Nobius is saying it's tea
Interesting.
time. We have Ready Bo 1. They're saying hello, Nino and Lo. Welcome,
Wagwan,
Ready Bo.
So go big up yourself. Welcome to the channel.
Yes, everybody big up Ready Bo.
Everybody's welcome. Hey, but listen, I want you guys to remember one thing though. You see, as you listen to this channel, and
My glasses are a
you're
little
here, and we're having a good time, and I want you to call a friend, to call a friend, to call a friend. Call your people, them, your uncle, your nephew, your niece, everybody where you know. I want you to call down to the in-laws, them where you can't stand.
Oh God.
You don't like them? Call them.
See,
Better yet. And you see, if you have something to say about your in-law or family members that you don't like or you have a problem with, say it through me. Just pretend that you're in the House of Parliament and you're speaking to Mr. Speaker. Babe, you're really blunt. You're speaking to Mr. Speaker. I want you to convey. Yeah, that's good. I want you to convey all your communication through me or through Lo.
Oh no.
Okay?
Not me.
So you do something like this. Mr. Speaker, I would like to ask the member across the house, when last you clean your eyeglasses?
Oh.
But I'm not.
The shade, guys. The shade. The shade.
So you're not speaking directly to the person. You're speaking to Mr.
You're shady.
No, you're speaking to Mr. Speaker to get your message across.
The gloves are off. Okay, you guys heard that? The gloves are off. Hey, now Bluebird is here. Welcome, Bluebird. He says, "I hope I'm not too late." Yes, hot tea, please. Bluebird says, "I hope I'm not too late." You're not too late, Bluebird. You are right on time. And Special K is letting you know that you are very early, very early. Nobius is saying, welcome to Bluebird, and you're never too late. Glad you made it. Yes, yes, yes. And please, guys, if you haven't already done so, please give us that thumbs up. You know, in these YouTube streets, the algorithm likes thumbs. They like to see those thumbs up. Bluebird is saying back to hello to everybody. Hello. Now, Gary says, Lo, nice summary pitch of the new live. Oh, summary. Okay, summary. When I read the word summary, I was thinking weather. Nice summary or pitch of the new live. A true mashup of the Informer window and this new fresh vibe. And that's exactly what we're trying to do. We do still have a lot of the Informer window type of elements to this live, but we were trying to just reach a broader audience, and not everybody, we felt, maybe understood all the Jamaican references, but we just have run with it.
We just have do a thing.
I see there. See there in my favorite cup, and it's probably going to be backwards on the screen, guys, but it says, find your voice. And please.
And mine says Spellman, in case you don't know it now, you know.
That's usually my cup too.
So it's either Morehouse or Spellman. If you guys know about these, what do they call it? HS. A lot of those.
Say it.
What, HSBC? Was black colleges in the U.S.
You get book up. Your
No,
tongue went.
when twisted, yeah. We're talking about the black colleges in the U.S. So
Yes.
as in Atlanta, pretty much on the same campus, there is Spelman and
And
Morehouse.
And a
You
few
know?
years ago, we went because we had some relatives that were graduating,
Yep.
and we bought the cups. So he has his, and I got mine.
Spelman and Morehouse.
Raw in Toronto is here. Me say Raw in Toronto. Big up
Yo.
yourself.
Raw, you come
Raw
on.
says, "Shit, what happened to the poor old lady down the street from you guys?
I heard.
That's
heard
absolutely
about.
terrible."
Hey, you know what though, Raw?
true.
Let me tell you, this old lady, and I'm hoping it's not this old lady. There's an old lady that I
Yes.
see every morning that I'm heading out to work,
And she walks.
and she walks every single morning.
She has a bit of a
Little bit of a hunch, and
yeah, a
her-
little
she
bit of
kinda
a
lean on
limp,
one side.
but she walks.
And this lady, rain or shine, she has on a reflective vest,
And she-
and
yeah.
she walks every day religiously. The minute I get to that stop sign, I stop, I look left, I look right, because I know she's either passing or she has passed. But
Yes.
I will pass her along the way. I'm really hoping it's not her though.
Well,
because
for you guys that don't know,
she's,
in our just down the street from us, a few feet from the house, there was a big accident. Somebody got an old lady got hit by a
hit by a
car,
car.
and I believe she is no longer with us. She
Yeah.
has shut the door, as Nino says
She
it.
never turned her back. She step out.
God bless her. But I think she has passed. She didn't make it, but it's very scary because that street that used to be, it's a major street that links all these side streets, but we never used to have so much traffic. They
Yeah, it's
jammed
quite
so
heavy.
many new condos into this
and
area.
plus townhouse developments.
Yeah.
And so you get a lot more traffic passing through the area. You have
So
schools
yes,
and,
Ra,
you know,
we did have that unfortunate situation, and God bless her family, and
yeah. We will
Kiki
continue to
Rising
support.
Queen is
Wagwan,
here.
Kiki. Hey,
One of our members. We have two of our
Yes,
members here. We
yes.
have Gary McIntosh and we have Kiki,
Kiki
Rising
Rising
Queen.
All right, and Kiki. A matter of fact, Kiki also has Kiki Rising Queen. Guys, do subscribe to her. Check out her channel. I was watching some of her material earlier when she was over in Ghana.
Yes.
Wow, those are just amazing footage. I love the way you guys toured and in Ghana and interact with all the people, and the experience was extraordinary, and that you guys were able to share that with us.
Yes.
We really enjoy that. Really enjoy that.
Now, Bluebird is saying the camera looks good and the sound is clear. That's that new iPhone Pro.
No, 17
Pro
Pro
Max.
Max. I can't afford it. I still have iPhone 12 door catcher. Door catcher paperweight.
I upgraded, guys. I haven't had the time yet to really dive into all the new little features and tips and tricks, because when I get a new phone, I like to know my phone inside out so that I can fully take advantage of all the features. So I haven't done that yet, but we'll do it soon.
And I think as well, the other day I actually went to inquire about changing my phone, and one of the things that they said to me, and I guess this may be a new program, where they will give me a $700 rebate on my phone, on the new one, providing I turn this old one over.
Which is
Right?
fine. Who wants
Which
to
is
keep
fine.
the old phone?
How do you? And then what do they do with the old phone? They take it,
You
and
scrub it.
No, they refurbish it and give it to other people. Well, I want to keep the phone, because normally what I do with these old phones is I take them to Jamaica, and I give them away down there. People there can use them. Why am I?
Well,
gonna
then
give
you
them
have to pay the full cost
why
of the
should I?
phone, which is almost $2,000.
This is something new. Now they want you to turn the phone over to them. And why would I turn the phone over to you? I've had the phone for X amount of time. I've been under contract. I've also paid off for the phone. So why now should I hand it back to you?
Well,
For you to refurbish it and sell it to someone else? That's not
if
fair.
you don't have to, but then you pay the full price of the phone.
But my question is, where is this rebate program come? Why didn't they have a rebate program before? You were able to keep your phone.
Reinvent the wheel, Nino.
No, it is your phone. You picture this. You've already paid for your phone. Now the company wants you to turn it back over to them for them to resell it at a profit to someone else. Why should
Well,
they
you're kind of pigeonholed into a box. Either you do or you don't. But
No.
We have GWH here. GWH is saying hello, Nino and Lo in chat. Welcome,
What's
welcome
going
in.
on,
Glad to have
GWH?
you.
Yeah, man.
GWH is bigging up all the people in the chat. Say hello to GWH, everybody.
And do me a favor, as you guys come into the chat, just identify what country or what city, what state, what province you're chiming in from, just so we get an idea of where everyone is from. And,
Now,
we
Gary,
tend to have people from all over the world
yes,
chiming here
yes,
at Nino and Lo. So
Gary says, Nino, member, you say you love mix up.
I'm blem, not just mix up,
Okay,
mix
well,
up
he
and
says,
blem.
remember you
All
say
right.
you love
Mix
mix
you up
up.
now, Gary. Talk about the mix up. Let me hear you.
On the note of family drama issues,
H.
have you ever heard of Munchausen syndrome by proxy? Ask Lo to elaborate.
Munchausen. I've heard that term.
Munchausen syndrome by proxy.
By proxy. No, it's by proxy.
He says,
Okay.
ask Lo to elaborate. I think you might know one in the family. Ha ha ha.
Munchausen syndrome by
Now,
proxy.
Munchausen's is a syndrome. It's a medical term, whereas somebody a farm sick, as Jamaicans would say. They'll come to the hospital and they'll have all these symptoms, and some of them even convince their doctors and they're getting treatment for these symptoms, but all their tests are coming up negative, and we're trying to figure them out, but everything is saying negative, but they're insisting that they're having all these symptoms. So they're a farm sick, as Jamaicans would say. But Munchausen's by proxy is when somebody is creating all these symptoms, not for themselves, but for someone else. Maybe a family member, maybe a child. You see a lot of parents come with these sick kids, and they're saying that the kids are exhibiting
sick, but when you
all
speak
these
to the
signs,
kid,
and the kid is perfectly fine. All the tests are negative. Why do they do it? Well, a lot of times they do it because they get a lot of sympathy. They got a lot of attention. People will say, "Oh, my child has cancer," when they really don't, and they get all the sympathy and the attention from other people around. So that's why it's really a psychiatric type of a syndrome. But
if you guys,
he's asking you if you can think of a family member that has that. Boy, Gary, you mix up.
Gary, I can think of a few. But we're gonna speak privately off air about this one because that one interesting.
That tea too hot.
Yeah, that one tea too hot.
Tea too hot.
You ever drink cocoa tea, real cocoa tea from Jamaica? When the fat on top of the cocoa tea burn your pie your lip.
There's fat in tea.
Oh yeah, in cocoa tea.
You mean hot chocolate?
Not hot chocolate is hot chocolate.
Here
is
we go.
Process.
Here we go. Sorry, guys. You know that Jamaican book, the book of instructions that you get in Jamaica.
So you get.
I never got one.
You get the hot chocolate.
All right.
You get the cocoa tea. So before the chocolate is processed, it's cocoa.
Why do they call it cocoa tea? Because it isn't like cocoa's not a tea. It's hot chocolate. So why do they call
hot
it cocoa
chocolate
tea?
is processed cocoa.
Okay.
When the cocoa is in its raw state, it's cocoa.
Okay.
When it's processed and go through all that measure of adding, subtracting this and that, then you call it chocolate. And then when you ship it off to Europe, in particular to Belgium, you call it Belgian chocolate.
Okay.
You get it?
Okay.
But yeah, so when that fat that's sitting on top of that cocoa, when you make that cocoa, as my grandmother, when I was much younger, used to make, when you make that cocoa, the fat will sit on top. So if you give it a stir, you'll blend the fat in with the actual cocoa product, and you get a lovely flavor. But if you allow it to settle and the fat sits on top, and you take a sip of that, and that fat grab your lip and twist it rolling behind your ears.
Well, I must say I've never had the experience. But basically, Gary, he's gonna forgo on commenting because the cocoa tea fat too hot.
It's too hot, yes.
Now Nobius wants to know, what phone does everybody have? He has an older Samsung. Bluebird has a Samsung. I've always been an iPhone girly since the beginning.
iPhone. I think everything we have in our house is iPhone.
GWH is growing with Hudson. She's from Tennessee. Growing with Hudson has been one of our original subscribers. We met growing up with Hudson way back when we started.
Back in the informal window.
Yeah, and she does a lot of of content surrounding her garden and gardening and all that. Well, nice to have you here
Great to
growing up
have you.
with Hudson.
It's not growing up with Hudson.
Well, that's
It
the name of
is
the channel, but here she's GWH, which stands for
GWH.
Growing with Hudson. She's from
Ah,
Tennessee.
you
Nice
just
to
gotta
have you.
break it down there for us,
Now we
sis.
have Pac-Man Attacks. Excuse me, who are you?
Pac-Man
You don't know
attacks
who we are? We are Nino
and
and
low.
Lo.
So
If you don't know, you
now
better
you
ask
know. You
somebody.
better ask Cat Williams. He'll tell you.
You better ask somebody. Pac-Man Attacks. I think you're new here, but welcome. Nice to have you.
And as the man say, you better know you're some of a beast.
Now, Nobius is saying the book of instructions, Lo, is funny. Well, it's true. You know, you ever go somewhere like a function where there's predominantly a lot of Jamaicans and all of a sudden a song comes on and the whole room breaks out in song? Well, I'm sorry, guys. They took my song book when I landed here in Canada because some of these songs I don't know. Some of them I've learned over the years, but some of them I don't know. This one here, all of a sudden, he breaks out in song. He knows every lyric.
It's not just your. I tell you, one of the reasons I know all the lyrics is a lot of these songs we used to sing in church.
Well, they've changed them into reggae
They
version
turned them
now.
into reggae, but they're church songs. There's a lot of songs that you hear that are reggae songs, a song that we sang as a little boy and little girl in church on Sundays.
Yes.
You
Well,
know?
I don't have the book of instructions, so the whole big spiel about the cocoa tea fat burning your lip, I don't even know what that is. My cocoa tea growing up was Hershey's instant hot cocoa.
I mean? It's such an experience, such a different experience, as a matter of fact, growing up in the Caribbean versus growing up elsewhere. And I'm sure everyone else that has grew up in other places have their own experience and their own wonderful thoughts about growing up.
Well, I would like to
you know?
see you make that cocoa tea with the fat so I can experience that. Now, Gary says, excellent imagery of the fat floating on the cocoa tea.
All right, here's Gary. Gary knows his thing.
And he says, Lo,
You know?
please get up to speed. LOL. Nino, make her some with the fat
You
on
know?
top. See that, Gary?
You'll see the
Great,
fat on top.
we're mind melding right now.
see the fat on
I
top,
need
man.
I need to experience that cocoa. And I do know that you use those enamel cups, right?
Yes. A matter of fact,
Which makes
guys, I
it
tell
even
you,
hotter.
years ago, let me get one of the cups. Let me get,
Yes.
I think I got one.
Nino had bought a set of, you bought those cups
I
because
bought
you
them
said
today.
you were going to make it one Christmas and you never did. So this Christmas, we're going to hold his feet to the fire and we're going to make sure, actually, can you get the real cocoa here in Canada so that you can make the cocoa tea?
So guys, so when I was a kid growing up in Jamaica and living with my grandmother, we had these in the cupboard. These are what we had in the cupboard. These enamel cups. And when they chip, they used to have chips on them, just like these ones have chip,
This one's fine.
right? And we used to drink our tea. And you gotta understand something about Jamaicans. Every Christ thing that they drink that is a hot beverage, they call it tea. Hence they have cocoa tea, chocolate tea, tea, coffee tea.
They call coffee tea?
Yes,
I don't hear
coffee.
them call
Yes.
Okay.
When they ask if you want tea, they don't ask, do you want tea? They say, what kind of tea? Coffee tea, cocoa tea, tea. So any kind of hot beverage, they refer to it as even bush tea. Natural
Yeah, one
bush
time
herbs,
I was in Jamaica
right?
and someone asked me if I wanted some mint tea. And I said, sure, because I like mint tea. And when they brought that mint tea, that was some real bush mint.
You
It
can taste that
tasted
bush.
very
the natural the
organic,
you
very
can taste that
herbal. It tasted like
yeah.
I was just drinking some boiled bush.
So in any event, so this is the cup that we would normally get our tea in. Granny would pour your tea in this with a cocoa tea, chocolate tea, coffee tea. Anyway, so I was in Jamaica and I was searching for this, and I managed to find a guy in the market in Montego Bay, and I asked him, "Do you have any enamel mugs?" And the man went under his little table and he dug out some things and he pulled out a bag and pulled out about 10 different sheets of newspaper and he came up with 6 of these.
Wow.
I said, I'll take them.
Wow.
I said, I will take them. And I brought them home with the thought of one of
Making
these
this
days I'm
tea.
going to make this cocoa tea in this enamel mug. You
Well,
know, here
this
it is,
year
man.
you have to try and find some
Yes,
cocoa so you can make it.
This is the mug. Everyone growing up in the country, in Jamaica or other islands can make reference to this, the enamel mug.
Now, Pac-Man Attack says, you appeared on my feed and I don't know you. I'm sorry. Politely, he's asking, what is our channel about?
Well,
Well,
funny you should
Pac-Man
ask.
Attack. We are,
Go ahead. You tell him.
I'm Lo. This is
I'm
Nino.
Nino.
So this is Nino and Lo.
Yeah.
Nino cooks. I do gardening. We live in Toronto, Canada. And we're full of vibes.
And we have 3 grandkids.
So
and
we do
have all
family
sorts of
content
shenanigans going on in the house all the time.
every Sunday. For the winter season here, we've changed our time to 3:30. So every Sunday at 3:30, we come on live stream. We talk for a good hour or two.
And what we talk
we have
about,
fun.
our audience decide that. Because
That's
we
right.
just talk about anything.
We talk
and
about
everything.
current events. The audience directs the chat. And we're glad to have you here. Hopefully you'll stick around for a while and you'll become part of the crew.
That's right.
All right, Pac-Man
And
Attacks?
what we like to invite people to do, Pac-Man Attack, is tell your friend, tell your neighbor, tell your cousin, tell everybody you know.
Yes.
Even your in-laws, the one that you can't stand. Tell them as
Now,
well.
GWH says, I just went to a chocolate factory and dark chocolate is cocoa beans and a little sugar.
There you
That's
go.
why it's so bitter.
There
and
you
you
go.
know, dark chocolate
There
is
you
supposed
go.
to be very
Healthy.
good for
Yeah,
you and
it's supposed to be
healthy.
good for you.
Now, Nobius says, well, we're glad you're here. We have a great group of people talking about random things for 1 or 2. That's Nobius Nightshade responding to Pac-Man Attacks. And Bluebird says, okay, I'm learning something new. Nino's getting the cups. So, yeah, I'm learning something new, too. I didn't realize that there was fat floating in this cocoa tea.
yeah.
I've
Oh, yeah.
heard there was an artist called Cocoa Tea, too, right?
Yes,
Jamaican
I think he
reggae
passed
artist.
away, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken. Cocoa tea.
Yeah. Okay, so Gary says, Nino, you have a point about these mobile contracts. Want to keep the device, you pay. I purchased out 2 of my devices at the end of the contract period, but I won't be doing that again.
But you see, Gary, I don't quite understand this, because when we lock ourselves in the contract and we're committed to paying this contract over a certain period of time, after you finish paying that contract, that phone should be yours. You should own that phone. So now, why is it when you need a new phone, they're asking you to turn that
this
over?
phone that you have now, based on a prior contract, they're not going to ask you for that phone. They didn't ask me for my old phone.
They didn't ask you, but they asked me. So maybe I need to switch to your carrier.
So what they're saying is this contract, when you get your new phone, it costs whatever the phone, almost $2,000, right? So they're saying you can either buy the phone outright, or you pay a certain amount a month, which is really leasing the phone. And at the end of the 2 years, you're gonna still have a balance. And you can either pay that balance and keep your phone outright, or give the phone back, but it has to be in good condition. That's a caveat. If it's not in good condition, they're going to say you owe them another $700 for this phone that's 2 years old.
I think
So
I still
you-
think it's cheating. I think still.
And then
it's playing a game
they
unfair.
take the phone, which is in good condition, because you're so frightened that you don't want to have to owe them money at the end of the contract, that you protect this phone for dear life. And then, yes, they're able to scrub it, refurbish it, and sell it back. That's you know the
It's
phone
it's a
contracts that
game.
we have up here in Canada.
Oh, they're completely criminal. They're criminal
We pay so. I think
Criminal.
we're one of the highest
in the world.
in the
highest
world
paying
for,
in the world
for cell phone
yeah.
contracts. It's crazy. Sometimes when you're watching some of these American channels and you see,
And I
commercials
think
come
a lot
on
of
for their
that-
carriers,
I think a lot of that though is really tied in with the fact
crazy.
that we have very very little competition.
Yes.
There's a
yes.
monopoly or duopoly going on here, and
Yes.
and there's only a handful of companies that actually have these system locked into place where
Yes.
they can collaborate amongst themselves and
Yes.
decide what prices they're going to charge, and we're just left as the consumer holding the bag.
That's true.
And paying
That's
the higher
true.
costs.
And that's been like that for years. You don't have a choice. You're either with one or the other. Yes, there's several other little carriers that are coming through, but boy, they're so little bit. And
Well, the little carriers that are coming, believe it or not, a lot of the carriers, additional carriers you see in the marketplace, are all underlinks to the bigger companies.
well, that's the thing.
Right? So
That's the
they're
thing,
all in
like,
cahoots with each other.
Thank you. So
You
you
know?
really only have two
You only
choices.
have two choices.
So when you say, "Oh, I'm leaving Rogers and going to
Bell? Yeah,
Fido
yeah,
or whatever,"
yeah, one of
little
those-
do you know that Rogers
It's the same
owns
company.
Fido.
Yep, the same company.
Yeah, that's that. It's it's a monopoly
Yeah,
or a
yeah.
duopoly,
And
as you
you know
say.
what I learned the other day? What's that supermarket that's at Markham and Kingston there?
I don't know.
It's not Dominion Foods. I don't remember what it is, but it's a larger
Oh,
one of those larger
Metro.
Metro. So
Used to be
I just
Dominion. Used
found
to be
out the other
Dominion.
day that Metro owns Adonis.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yes.
Wow. So
Metro owns Adonis.
wow.
Just like that Asian store, they have one up in Markham.
Yeah.
I believe there's another food group that owns that one.
Oh.
So they're all in cahoots. It's one big company, and they have all these little umbrellas, and they're the umbrellas to these
Well,
smaller companies, but they're all interlined and intertwined with each other.
now Bluebird's saying it's a great community over here. So let's hope that Pac-Man Attacks sticks
man.
around and stays with
Stick
us.
around. Bring a friend, Pac-Man
Barry
Attack.
Walking Exercise
What's
for
going
Your
on?
Health is here.
Mr. Uncle Barry.
He says,
Rotten Uncle Barry.
blessings. I am here. He's given a thumbs up. And I thank you for the thumbs up because, YouTube loves that thumbs up. And guys, if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Don't even consider. Just go lick
Lick and touch
the
Uncle Barry.
the subscribe
Touch
button.
Uncle Barry.
Because I've been going through a lot of because there's certain subscribers that come up in my feed and I watch all the time, and then there's others that might not come up all the time, but I go looking for them. I try to watch at least every couple weeks. I try to watch because we have a lot of subscribers now. But what I've noticed, some of them have dropped off. I've had to search for certain people, and when I find them, I'm no longer subscribed. I'm like, what the heck? I didn't unsubscribe. So please
It just automatically boot you off.
double check and make sure that you are still
And your
subscribed
subscription is up to date,
because
guys.
I don't know what's going on in these YouTube streets, but I know that I've found two of them so far. And there's one particular person that I was looking for and I cannot find them anywhere. And I don't remember exactly the name of the channel and I can't find them. And I should be able to find them because I know I'm subscribed. I used to watch her garden content all the time. So just double check, make sure you're subscribed and make sure you've hit that like button for this here chat. That would be much
And
appreciated.
there's a couple. I have some members calling out the other day for Nino. When are you going to start cooking? We need to see some cooking. And I thought, you know what? Yeah, I need to get back in the kitchen and do some cooking. I know
You
we
do.
I know that we do the win. I've got a few
Guys-
things. I've got a few things in mind.
Guys, let me tell
I've got a
you,
few things in mind.
over the last month, Nino has bought ingredients several times. And before Nino commits to making a video, he does a test run. Sometimes he does more than one test run. So he's been trying to perfect this dish that he had while he was away in Bangkok, and I think he's finally perfected it enough that he can say that he'll make a video for it. Now Uncle Barry is saying it's best to buy your own phone with 2 terabytes so it has lots of space. Uncle Barry,
Who can afford food?
Uncle
You know
Barry.
something? Let me address Uncle
Wait,
Barry.
Uncle Barry.
Hold on. Uncle Barry.
First of all, when I tried to buy my phone, I tried to get one with 1 terabyte and they were sold out everywhere. Couldn't get that because I'm notorious for filling up my phone because I do a lot of my editing, believe it or not, on my phone because that just works for me. So I have a lot of content on my phone. Couldn't find it anywhere. Sold out everywhere. 2 terabytes, I didn't even inquire. But the amount
That's a lot
of
of
money
space, though.
for
That's
that
a lot of
2
memory.
terabyte phone, it's off the chart up here. I don't know what it's like because I know that you're in Florida, but up here, it's ridiculously priced.
And Uncle Barry, you have to bear in mind that when you look at a $1 US is about $5 Canadian.
Is it? No.
Hey, listen, it's bad. I'm just trying to throw it out there. It's bad.
It's not $5. It's
we're
not
only,
that bad.
We're only worth a small percentage of what you guys are worth. So when you guys can step up and buy a phone with 2 terabytes, we can't even buy the phone, let alone buy a terabyte with it.
No, I have to figure out.
It's pretty pricey.
No, but Uncle Barry has a
pricey.
pretty good setup for when he does his walking exercise every day. He has like a setup with his microphone and all that. So he understands how these things work. But up here, That 2 terabyte phone is almost a second mortgage. It's really ridiculous. Now Gary says, Nino, remember, Lo is as sharp as a whip.
I
Thank
know,
you very
I
much,
know,
Gary.
I
Thank
know.
you.
Gary,
He says,
why do you think when Lo started going off about wanting a hot beverage, why do you think I got up immediately and went and got it? You see that?
he says, remember, Lo is as sharp as a whip on these things. She just summarized the contract thing like a large language model. A large language model, AI, if you will. Well, listen, Nino is the kind of guy that will buy something, it'll be a little technical, and he opens the box and does not even touch the instructions, the directions. He does not read how it works, how to optimize the thing. And when the thing has a problem, he doesn't troubleshoot. He'll just be cussing and carrying on trying to figure it out in his head when all he has to do is read the instructions.
Is that all you have to do?
Yeah, read the
I didn't
instructions,
realize that.
troubleshoot,
I didn't
and
realize
maybe
that.
like when he bought his new
My drone.
not your don't even get me started about that drone, but I'm talking about the thing that you make your oxtail in, not the pressure
Oh, the
cooker.
pressure cooker.
And it wasn't working one time.
Oh my God, that's the story. Don't tell that one. Leave that one alone. It's okay. Leave that one alone. That one was
And all
was
it
bad.
and
That
all
was
it
bad.
was,
That was
he
bad.
didn't have the extension cord plugged into the
back
back.
of it- to the
And
back
guess
of
who
the-
figured it
You
out?
know what?
I did.
It wasn't that it wasn't plugged in. It was plugged in. It just wasn't. The contacts weren't touching each other, and I
Okay.
had no way of knowing that.
And the man ready for dash the thing
I was
out
ready
the
to throw it in the
window.
garbage.
But that's the kind of guy Nino is. He doesn't read instructions, and he doesn't try to get too technical into the thing. But I'm the one that does research. I research things to death to make
Death.
sure that I
Oh, it's
understand
pathetic.
how
to the
things
extent that
work.
she goes to research things. It's
Because you have to understand how
unbelievable.
things work. How you gonna buy something, especially something very technical, and you don't
So
understand?
here's someone that's bragging and boasting about having that technical inkling
Yes.
to be able to resolve these
Yes.
complex matter, but yet she cannot tell your left hand from her right hand. Don't you guys find that funny? She has a problem
He's
determining
lying.
which hand is the right hand,
He's
which
lying,
hand is
guys.
the left hand.
This is
Am I lying?
right.
Please.
This makes the L, so I know that this is my left.
Listen, you just learned that from your granddaughter, so quiet down.
He's low key telling you the truth. Left and right doesn't automatically come for me. I have to
Oh,
think
my
about
goodness.
it. Pause for a minute before I answer you when I'm talking about anything left and right. And don't ask me to give you directions.
That's outside of her scope. Direction.
Oh,
does not
thank
go
you,
with no.
Bluebird. Bluebird says it's a great community. Now-
Lovely.
Yes. Nobius is saying, drinks up, giving Barry walking exercise for your health a drink.
Wicked.
But Uncle Barry is very health conscious, so you mind what you give him to
No, you
drink.
can't get Uncle Barry some sauce up juice or some coconut water. He's all for that. He's a healthy eater.
I'm trying
Love
to keep
that.
up with the chat here. Oh, Nobius is agreeing with Gary that I explained it very well. Now, Uncle Barry says, I buy my phone, otherwise you will get messed up in the end. Well, they're making it so expensive now that the automatic option is not to buy your phone. At least with the new contracts up here, they make it so expensive that you kind of have no choice but to give back the bloody phone. Nobius says, yeah, 2 terabytes is hella expensive. So he must live up here as well.
Yeah, that's a lot of.
No, Barry says, that's right. Those terabytes, you don't have to buy phones every year.
That is true.
Because you got a lot of space.
That is true. That is true.
Not everybody would need that much space, but if you're into content creation, you definitely
It's good to have them.
could
It's good to
use
have.
it.
And not only that, too, is when you start transferring material and data over from one phone to the next, you better have enough there to cover it. Otherwise, you're going to end up deleting a lot of your material.
Uncle Barry says, we men, we never read instructions. Well, I know this one certainly doesn't. And Nobius is saying, you got to read the instructions. You got to read the instructions. He wanted this drone for Christmas, begged for this drone. So he got this drone. That was like 2 Christmases ago.
I think this drone is outdated now. I need a newer model.
I lie you I tell. I lie you
So
I
anybody that's
tell.
in line to buy a drone, I've got one selling, okay?
Nino probably
'Cause I
took that
think-
drone out of the box one time, never read the instructions on how to operate it, went to the backyard with this thing, flew it a couple times, wondering why it's not being optimized, and then put it back in the box, and I've never seen him touch it again. And
It's charging.
He insisted that that drone was going to be good for the channel. We can get aerial shots of the garden. I've yet to have not even one aerial shot of the garden.
Listen.
The drone is upstairs
Listen.
charging, as he says.
When I spoke and when I requested this drone, it was a time when I believe you had an iPhone 11, and I begged you to change that iPhone to something more current, and you did not. So you did not optimize your phone. You did not use that to the best of your
That
ability.
has
And not
nothing
only
to do
that,
with the
it has
drone.
everything to do with it, because I was trying to tie that in with the new and current. So I had a new drone at the time, and I wanted to tie it
The
with
drone
an
has
iPhone
been
that
there
was
so
current.
long, the drone outdated now.
That's why I must buy my next one
Me?
this year. I'm gonna sell this one.
Me, I
I'm gonna
lie
I'm gonna
you, I
sell this
tell.
drone and buy another one.
Yeah, you're going to sell the drone. I'm not buying no new
But you can
drone.
buy me one for Christmas. That's what I want for Christmas. All I
No.
want for Christmas is a new drone.
No,
A new drone.
no,
What do you guys think? You think she should be buying me a new drone?
no, guys. No.
I need your support, guys. I mean, Lo is just being hardball here with me.
Now, Uncle Barry says you're doing YouTube live videos. You better have a lot of terabytes. Otherwise, you have to delete a lot of videos. See, I don't delete my videos, so I have to have a lot of space. Now, you're going to go on till you mess up my little setup here.
I'm
my
not gonna
little
mess up your
crude
setup, because right now you have your phone sitting on the edge, looking like.
But I'm not
you're ready
touching
to
it.
drop it. So.
I'm not touching it. You
All
keep
right.
touching your phone.
right.
Guys, if something happens to this live and our feed goes off, it's his fault because he keeps touching the setup. It's a little rickety because, like we said, somebody
This is a MacGyver. This is a MacGyver thing.
took up the tripod and we can't find it. Shall remain nameless. So we've had to MacGyver it a little bit. So it's precarious, but it's working still. You know, that little Toronto slang. Still. I've been seeing a lot of stuff on TikTok, especially about this this debate on what the Toronto accent is and who started all this Toronto slang.
It seems to be a mixture of the
It's a mixture of all the cultures, but
patois and
but a
some-
lot of other cultures are now trying to claim it, that they started it. And really and truly, guys, this whole Toronto slang, street slang, is kind of rooted in a lot of Caribbean or Jamaican culture,
Somali.
as
Some
it will,
Somali,
right? They
in
even
there
have a
and-
few, I guess, Somali words or East African words in there. Like
African
sometimes
words.
these kids will greet each other and say, "Wallahi fam,"
Wallahi.
or Wagwan. That's universal. Wagwan is kind of a
Wagwan
universal
is not,
thing.
It's not universal.
They've adapted it in their Toronto
Wagwan
slang.
only became universal when Nino and Lo decided to say Wagwan, beautiful people. What do you think of that?
Now you're trying to claim the
I'm
Toronto
claiming
slang.
it. Why not?
But there's a certain type
I
of
noticed Obama tried to claim it when he was in Jamaica.
yes,
he said Wagwan.
There's certain words
All right.
and phrases that the kind of like the streety kind of Toronto slang. I mean, Drake is trying to explore.
Well, Drake
Drake has
everything.
exploited it
Drake
in a lot of his
exploits-
music
he
and the way
exploits
he
everything.
talks. But I just found it very interesting that a lot of people are trying to claim it that aren't even part of the culture. I mean, you can't claim somebody's culture and then try to cut the person or the group of people out of the culture that started the culture. Come on.
I guess in all fairness, you've never met Hollywood.
You can't. Yeah, but
Okay,
you can.
you've never
You
met
can
Hollywood,
try
'cause that's what they do.
to join the culture, but then you can't turn around
I heard-
and cut the originators out of the culture. That
Yeah.
never fly.
As
That
you talk
can't
about
work.
as you talk about culture, it was a few years ago when there's this big debate going on, and the introduction of coconut water to rehydrating you after you finish your exercise.
Yes.
I was amazed. It was a big craze, coconut water, and I'm thinking,
But that's been a
I've been
Jamaican
drinking
thing for a
coconut
long
water
time.
since I was a little
What
boy.
did the Jamaicans say? It washes off your heart.
Wash off your heart.
You have to have a clean
Right?
heart, so you need to drink
But
coconut
all of
water.
a sudden, it became this Hollywood thing where Hollywood took it over. They reintroduced it as their own
Yes.
and try to popularize it. And I'm glad that they popularize it and really expose it to the masses. But you can't turn around and claim it like it's yours.
Now we
Come on
have
now.
Margaret
Come on now.
Wright. Margaret Wright is here, and she's saying
What's
a
going on,
wagwan over
Margaret
yes.
Wright?
So
Yes, a pure mix up on blem I go on over here, so. And we're glad you can join us.
Big up,
'Cause
big
we're
up,
gonna
she
mix it up. We're
says.
gonna mix it up. Wicked.
Now, Uncle Barry's saying, Nino, you are warned, right? That's about the drone. You're warned.
Uncle Barry, yes, I'm gonna have to do some work with that drone this coming year. I really am gonna have to.
Nobius and Marguerite Wright are handing out drinks.
Yes.
All right,
You
Gary says.
guys, be careful as you're talking about handing out drinks, guys. Just bear in mind, I know this season, there's going to be a lot of happenings, a lot of celebration, a lot of partying, office parties and such. One has to remember, as employers, that when you have some sort of event, okay, it is your responsibility to ensure that these what do you call these attendees don't go out there, drink, get drunk, and get behind the wheel of a car. Because if they get into an accident, hurt someone or themselves, that establishment or employer will and can be sued.
That's very responsible of you to say.
You know?
But I have another warning. So if you're going to attend the office party potluck, with the potluck, mind where you take up.
Mind where you eat.
Mind where you pick up off of the potluck, because not everybody wash them chicken.
All right.
Not everybody wash them chicken.
See that?
If you know, you know.
All right.
A few years ago, we had like a little potluck at work, and my good colleague that I've worked with for many, many years, she brought her, what was it? Her artichoke and bean dip or something like that. And I said to her, she asked me if I wanted some of this artichoke dip. I said, are you kidding? That looks like some run belly food to me. And we both had a good laugh, but I didn't dare touch the artichoke bean dip. I'm just saying, just watch out for your belly.
Yeah,
with some of these potlucks, okay? I think a lot of established companies now are catering.
Yes.
Their festivities.
And a lot of that too is stem from the fact that if someone were to some sort of foodborne ailment,
all your employees are going to be sick.
And how are you going to determine who brought what and who got sick from? And it's just they're better off just catering the event.
Yes. Now Gary is saying that Lowe's linguistic note, it's Toronto. It's not Toronto.
Toronto.
Like some people say Toronto. Some people say Toronto. I don't know. So I think I go both ways. Sometimes I say Toronto.
How about we just say the T dot?
Toronto.
The T dot or the 416? Or the
Marguerite says yes. Wagwan over yasso.
Yes, my girl. That's how we do it.
Now, Novia says everyone wants to be the first to claim everything these days. Yeah, but you can't claim something just because you start using the lingo and then you want to cut out the originators. That's like having hip hop without like Cool Herc or KRS-One. Yeah. Like you can't have.
That's like having the R&B without the R.
Yeah, you can't take over a whole thing, a whole genre, a whole movement, and then try to cut out the originators. That can't work.
But think about that though.
It's like trying to claim reggae without Bob Marley.
Yeah, but that's been happening. That's been happening since the beginning of time, though.
Yes, but now in 2025, we've learned from those previous mistakes. We're not going to let them do that.
Yeah, I don't know about the learning part.
Now Marguerite says, "Low mina low mina." All right, you get a blind.
Low mina.
And she says we don't support drinking and driving. All right, Uncle Barry says he'll be right back. He's got to hit the Sunday to-do list. All right, Uncle Barry, go do your thing. Thank you for stopping by.
Hey, I want to tell you, a few years ago, I was actually I was driving along, minding my own business. I had my son Tyler in the car with me, and I was stopped off at a 7-Eleven. I bought a Slurpee, and as I'm drinking and driving, Tyler's looking over at me, and he's giving me this gaze, and I just can't understand why he's looking at me like that. So I turned to him and I said, "Is there something wrong?" And he looked me square in the eyes and said, "Dad, you shouldn't be drinking and driving." The innocence of a child. Eh?
Yes.
He actually thought that's what that meant, that I'm actually drinking and driving.
Mind you, Tyler's now, 34, so that was many moons ago.
That was a lot of years ago.
Speaking of Tyler, he'll be coming home for Christmas. In a couple weeks' time. I got to get him to come on the Sunday Live. I think he's going to be here for 2 whole weeks.
Yep.
So that's our son Tyler that lives in Tokyo. So he'll be here for 2 whole weeks over the Christmas.
It's gonna be nice to have him home.
Marguerite wants to know who's beefing. Who's beefing? It's not really a beef. It's
Not a
just something
beef.
that we've been seeing in the news, or I've been seeing on these internet streets.
It could be Drake and Kendrick Lamar.
No,
Instead
that
of
beef
beefing,
is a long
that
time.
beef is gone.
That-
I think
that's
these guys
puppet.
just
That's-
orchestrate. They just orchestrate these things.
Yes, I think-
Pusha T and Drake, and they just orchestrate.
I don't
these
follow
things.
all
What
that
on
madness.
earth are you guys doing?
And Nobia says people trying to rewrite history, and that is a fact. It reminds me of when I went on my trip to Egypt and I saw all the ruins. And when you go through the Valley of the Kings and see all these ancient ruins, most of the time or all the time, you have what's called an Egyptologist.
Egyptologist.
That's like your guide that explains all the things that you're looking at and the hieroglyphs. And a lot of the big statues and even the Sphinx, the nose is blown off because the noses of these monumental statues are broad, they're flat, they're very reminiscent of a black nose, such as myself here. So what these people at the time, the Romans and other cultures tried to do was blow the noses off. You know, there's a line
Trying to
in
blow the black off them.
Beyonce's one of Beyonce's songs that says, "I will not let you blow the nose off my pharaoh," or something like that. Well, that's what she's referring to. They're trying to rewrite history by altering the appearance of these statues so that you don't, link the two, that these ancient people must have been black. So we ain't gonna let that happen again. No rewriting of history in 2025. We're claiming we're claiming it all.
The attempt to rewrite is there.
Okay, Marguerite Wright says, "Why are you reading my name like that?" Okay, am I saying it wrong?
Marguerite Wright.
It says, "Oh no, Mr. Get It Right." Rotted.
Oh
Sorry.
my God.
Miss Sorry. It's Mr.
You see how you got, Mr. Get It Right.
I was looking
Now
and
that you
I'm
look
thinking
at it,
of, I was thinking it said Margaret. It says Mr. Get It Right.
You see, my eyes are so bad. My eyes are so
Jesus
bad, Mr. Get It Right,
Christ.
that I'm sitting here and she's been Miss Get It Wrong all along and I wasn't even paying attention to it. You get it wrong.
They said, "Lo, fix your glasses."
Rotted. See who come in that room.
Mr. Get It Right.
No, see who come in
No,
that
I
room.
didn't reach down there yet.
Let me tell you who come in the room.
Who
Let
come
me
in-
tell you.
Now,
Tell
Gary
you. Go and see
says
for yourself who come in
any
the room.
food consumption notes from Lo will be biased. She does not consume
Thank you,
cow
Gary.
foot,
Mhm.
chicken foot, pig tail,
Yes.
pork belly, and the list goes on.
And she
Don't
doesn't-
forget
and she
tripe
doesn't-
and bean.
And she doesn't drink alcohol. She's alcohol free.
No.
And speaking of alcohol free, Mr. Red's room has just surfaced, guys. Shots of fire.
Red's room.
know,
that means the drinks
Yes,
are
the
getting
drinks are gonna be
passed
flowing.
out. Wagwan
The drinks
Reds.
are gonna be flowing.
Reds is another one of our community members, our
Yes.
channel members. Now we don't have a
Welcome to the room,
we don't have a
Reds.
big channel following, guys, and that's quite fine. But we appreciate the ones who do follow. That's Gary.
Mm-hmm.
That's Kiki Rising Queen.
Red's room.
Red's room, and there was two
Uncle
others.
Barry.
I can't
You got,
remember the others, but
what
thank you,
about
thank you. But Jesus Christ, Mr.
Ronan
Get It
Hudson?
Right.
Mr. Get It Right. They
Oh
call it
my
Margaret. Why you
God.
calling my name like
but
that?
listen, Gary, like I said, I didn't get that Jamaican, that directory on how to be Jamaican. So I don't eat those foods. You're very correct.
And
He
Gary,
does.
Gary, I'll tell you this though, as many times as I brought her back to Jamaica, I still cannot get her out of that streamline of thinking that everything about Jamaica represents and everything about jerk chicken represents Jamaica.
Listen,
She can't get past
I
that.
will never
She's
have
stuck
a
at Burger
cow
King.
foot past these lips. Cow foot.
Oh, come on.
And when you see it cooked, guys, it's all fat. There's no meat
It's
on a cow
collagen.
foot.
It's not fat. There's no fat in there. It's all collagen. You know that same thing that you buy in a powdered form in a pharmacy? This is
Mr.
it. Natural.
Mr. Get It Right said, "Nino, take over the chat. Lo is slipping." Listen, I
Get
will
It
never
Right?
be
All
slipping,
right.
Mr. Get It Right. Lo does not
But
slip.
Mr. Get It Right. In all support of you, when she slipped, me catch her.
Yeah, see
All
there.
right.
See
I got
there.
it. I got
As
it.
Jamaicans
I got
say,
it.
that is
That is it.
Lo does not slip. She might stumble, but she not
You're not gonna
slip.
slip.
She
Or
never slip.
You slip, but you're not fall, don't you?
Juicing with Jay is
What's
here.
going on,
Brap,
Jay?
brap, brap, brap.
Shots of
Juicing
fire.
with Jay is here.
Yes.
Juicing with Jay is truly our number one. We've been with Jay since we
from way
started.
back when.
Big up
Jay's
yourself,
the
Jay.
man.
Big up yourself.
Jay
Juicing
grows
with Jay.
all them dragon
Dragon
fruits.
fruit. Yes, I believe Jay's in
Jay,
Atlanta.
you're the guy that makes me start eating dragon fruit.
Oh
I
my
never had a
gosh.
dragon fruit before I met you.
He grows some beautiful dragon fruit. Red's room. Red says you got it so wrong.
Yeah.
Listen, Reds, I know that you are always here. You're always ready with the drinks, passing out the drinks.
You know what would be interesting? If Red start pouring the drinks and we start using some of Juicing with Jay's natural juice.
Now,
Pouring out
juicing
a
with
drink. Yes. No, that's a marriage. I love
Now they're
that.
saying I get it wrong. Get it wrong. Fix your
Get it wrong.
spectacles. Jesus Christ.
your glasses,
Now Reds has the receipts on me. Reds has the receipts on me. So you see that, Reds? We got shot for shot. I got your receipt. You got my receipt now. So that's
You
shot
guys
for
gonna
shot.
hold on to it.
Okay, we'll see who spills the beans first. AJ Born Jamaican is here. You know how long we've been connected to AJ Born Jamaican? Wagwan, welcome. Nice to see you. Sit down, stay a while, give us that thumbs up. You see Reds is here handing out some drinks. Make yourself comfortable. AG Born Jamaican.
Jamaican, we say.
Good Vibes K is here. She says blessings to all watching. Oh, wait there.
Well, yeah, you skip or you miss.
No,
You
I'm not
miss fire.
skipping. I'm wondering if we're being rated. No. Good Vibes K says blessings to all watching, especially host Nino and Lo. Thank you,
Wicked.
darling.
Appreciate
Thank
that. We appreciate the love.
Thank you, everybody. Mr. Get It Right. Did you know Reds is my brother? Really? I don't know if I can believe you. Because
Now, who's that?
Mr. Get It Right.
Saying Reds is his brother from another mother, or what are we saying?
I don't know. Juicing with Jay is saying bless up to everybody. And Mr. Get It Right says, shh. Is Reds really your brother? Because I don't know Reds to have a brother. But I might be wrong. Gary. Here comes Gary. Gary says, can we give Lo a dare on live to eat to eat a chicken foot?
Yeah, what?
No.
Come on, you gotta try
Gary,
it.
a chicken foot with the claws.
Just try it. You just gotta
No,
try
sir.
it. Just gotta
I
try it
can't.
once.
I
I think
can't.
you're just afraid that you might like it.
Like it.
Yeah, I think you're afraid.
No.
So you got a problem eating
No,
chicken
Gary.
foot, but you don't have a problem eating hot dog.
I'll eat a hot
You know
dog
how much
here
chicken
now.
foot is in a hot dog?
I'll eat a hot
Lots.
dog. But
Well, you don't know
a
that.
chicken foot with the claws? No, sir. No, I can't do it, Gary. That's one dare that this girl is not gonna take you up on. I am not eating a chicken foot.
So somebody commented the other day, Lo, that that Nino buys all his clothes from Costco.
That was Raw in Toronto.
Right, I hope you're still on there. You're bright and out hard and presumptuous.
What's wrong with...
Hold on, me talk to you now. Hold on,
Rob,
guys,
come
hold
to
on,
the
hold on,
front.
hold on. Come to the front of the class. Come right now to the front of the class. Because I need to talk to you.
Wait.
Because you...
Rob, you're in some trouble.
You are get out of order. But go ahead. You see the little short pants where you wear? Don't put your back in a short pants. But start cut your jeans them to short pants. Because you need to learn yourself. And if you can't learn yourself, turn to the left or turn to the right and smell your armpits a little bit and calm yourself. Because when you say, Nino, buy all his clothes from Costco, I want to straighten you out, dude. Now that I have you at the front of the class, let me make something clear to you. I may pick up one or two items from Costco.
What's wrong with Costco?
I may pick up one or two items from Costco, but I'm a winners kind of guy.
Thank you.
We got winners in the shop. We don't really go nowhere else. We got winners.
Guys,
Right?
you have to
I'm a winners
understand.
junkie. Right?
Now, with all due respect, Nino's dressing once upon a time was a little corny.
That's your opinion,
And
though,
his
Lo.
children,
That's your
especially
opinion.
our daughter, would call him out on it every time. You know, he had that 1990s Michael Jordan pants with the flare foot and, that kind of oversized
Okay.
look. He was bringing it way too far into the 2000s.
Okay.
So, he's
And I got corrected.
He's a little bit more fit, dropped a little weight. Now I'm dipping out the slim jeans. What is it? Straight jeans unfitted. He's wearing the exercise gear. He has a little bit more of that cool factor. So raw. While yes, he might buy one or two things at Costco. How you spot that? Unless you have the same item from Costco. How
You
you
make
do
him
that?
stay there. You make him stay there. But you know what I think he's referring to?
What?
A lot of my tops. Because
Yes.
they're workout tops. So I'll
Yes.
just pick up one or two of them at Costco. But my number one place to shop is
So is
Winners.
this why you have your Nike swoop this week to
No,
show
no,
to show Raw that you
this is
that you have your Nike?
this is from my Nike distribution center upstairs. And I don't want begin to tell you how much things I have in the distribution center with the tag them still the pan them. I'm not
That's
supposed to tag
true.
them yet.
This
You're not
man
supposed to tag them
has
yet,
a
friend.
ridiculous amount of clothes because he doesn't get rid of the old
Yeah,
stuff.
I get told.
Buys new stuff,
I want
doesn't
to tell
get
you
rid of
this
old
though.
stuff.
I want to tell you this. I just threw a shirt in the garbage today. Did you notice that? A
No,
white shirt.
no. Well, thank you,
Because
Jesus.
that's because I opened a package. I took one out. This is my work shirt. So I opened a new package, took a new shirt out. So I got rid of one because
He's-
I'm following instructions.
Yes.
One in, one out.
He's ridiculous when it comes
There you
to
go.
holding on to old clothes that he does not wear, I might add. We have new people here. We have Pauline Kanini.
Wagwan.
That's my
Kanini,
dancing African
the
queen.
African queen, my
She
sister.
does her little dances and
Yes.
she has her exercising.
Kanini.
Welcome, Kanini Kanini. But this
There
is
you
Pauline
go.
Kanini. Thank
That's a
you so
different
much.
Kanini, okay.
She says, best couple, let's go, go,
That's
go.
right. We're going. We
We
are
also
going.
have Simone, our blessed
What's
Simone.
going on, Simone TV?
Simone says,
Wicked
hello,
Simone.
my lovelies.
Wagwan.
Now, Mr. Get It Right says, Lo, Nino is the man.
I like that. But listen, you see, Mr. Get It Right? You're my brethren, you know, you're cool. You're all right. I like that. Keep the support coming. Well, guys, don't forget to like up the videos. You come into the chat, hit those thumbs up. You know,
Okay.
YouTube love to see the thumbs
Red's
up.
room.
Wicked.
Red's room says, hold down the receipts, Lo. Okay, I'll hold down the receipts. You hold down my receipts. I'll
There
hold
you
down
go.
yours. I'll hold down your receipts. Okay, so I think I'm up.
You caught up? You're up to date on
I
your
think
chat?
I'm up to date in my chat.
All right.
Oh, Mr. Get It Right wants
I
to know
not
what
see-
receipts do you have? Me
We
not
can't let that out. We can't let that out.
Me not tell you. Now,
We can't let that out.
Gary wants to know what about the porchetta? Porchetta?
The porchetta.
What is that?
It's porchetta is an Italian.
Is that like
It's an
the
Italian
pork belly?
Yeah, it's an Italian roll. It's.
Don't you make that sometimes?
No, I haven't made it. But I could.
Oh.
I
Well,
could
maybe
one
I'm
of
just
these
thinking.
days.
Maybe
I'll wait for the summertime to do that, Gary, because I would love to bring that out and kind of finish that on the barbecue.
Maybe I was thinking like the
I'd love to
pork
do
belly.
that.
Now, Mr. Get It Right is laughing. Nobius is laughing. They're saying, "Woy, woy."
My belly bottom hurt
I
me.
think they were laughing at your description about your clothes.
I tell
But
you.
yes, Mr. Get It Right, Nino is the man. Nino is the man when he wants to be. Oh, Pauline is here. Too much watchy.
Too much su.
Me say, I have the best people in the comments. Some of the comments. And guys, have you noticed that YouTube has an upgrade now where you can respond to your comments with a voice note?
You want to
For
refresh
any,
your tea?
yes, please. For anybody that's in the chat that's a content creator, you can respond with a voice note now to comments because Biggie's song "More Money, More Problems." Well, more subscribers, more comments. So sometimes you're trying to respond to these comments and you're doing a lot of typing. So if I don't respond to you, I apologize. Sometimes I respond a little bit late. But now that I can respond by voice, what? And, I guess you have to censor yourself because sometimes when you get these random people that come into your chats, I always said, I wish I can respond by voice. And now you have the option, but, you got to be diplomatic, I guess. Yes, Nobius, voice notes are here. So don't be surprised if you get a voice note response from me, especially coming with the holidays. Glad to have you here, Pauline. Glad to have you here. Glad to have you here, Simone. Oh, Mr. Get It Right wants me to spill it. Listen, you have to be watching the live stream to know what these receipts are because I tell you see that Mr. Red's Room TV? He's a jack of all trades, and he has lots of skills. You want the receipts on Reds? Oh, I will never tell. You got to give me some good ransom for that. Now, everybody, make sure that you like up each other's live. A lot of us here are connected. Now, do we have Dancing Queen here? Oh, Nobius is bigging up Pauline, who is the Dancing Queen. Yes, I've been watching a lot of shorts from Pauline Canini, and she's dancing to that Afro music. And I'm telling you, she can move the waistline. I can't move the waistline like this, like you do, Pauline. So I have to watch you. I have to watch you. Reds is saying testing. You're testing me. Okay, well, I am not gonna let out Red's secret. I'm gonna keep that close to the heart. So Pauline says we love people and supporting them is our happiness. Ooh, that's nice. You can leave it on. Yeah. The sun went down. The room got dark and intimate. So Nino just turned on the light. Now we have a nice little audience here. Now let me tell you, we went out to a function. It was a friend's birthday party, and oh my gosh, I haven't been out like that in a long time, and that's why I'm telling you I've been dragging my feet now ever since, because when you're just used to working home and not out and party atmosphere. Oh my God, I'm so tired, so tired. Ooh, you love the room. It looks amazing. It's the same room, Bluebird, the same room. We sit here every week in this same spot. The only difference, if you can see, is that it's empty. No grandkids hopping around. This week, grandkids were sick, as a matter of fact. I think one got sick from school, a little bit of fever, and then spread it to the other. So it wasn't really nice. A lot of fever and a little bit of vomiting. And hopefully they'll both get over it entirely before Christmas comes. And because they weren't really around this week because they were sick, I haven't put up my Christmas tree yet. Can you believe it? I haven't put the tree up because they want to help. So I have the basic tree here in the box, and it goes up fairly easy. So hopefully maybe tomorrow or the next day they'll be here and we can get this tree up. I mean, it's 2 weeks before Christmas? It's two weeks. Thank you.
So we got you a hot beverage.
It's 2 weeks before Christmas and the tree's still not up, guys.
Well, that's okay. Everybody else has their tree up, so we can take a look at everybody else's.
Well, like I said, I was waiting for the grandkids to get over their little.
But this
sickness.
is all putting this Christmas tree up, guys. It's all about the grandbabies. They get all excited about it. They get all excited to help. And a matter of fact, one of the things that with our tree is it's an ongoing thing where our kids, now most of which are in their 30s, they made little ornaments when they were much younger in school. And all those little ornaments are still on the tree till this day.
No designer trees around here. No designer trees. I like to have a very personal tree, a very homey tree, all the ornaments that mean something, Now, Pauline is saying that she wants a dance challenge with Red's Room and Simone TV.
Wow. Wouldn't that be interesting? A dance challenge.
Pauline Canini can move that waist, okay? So I don't know about that.
You got to be careful that when you start messing with Red's Room, though, there, Pauline. I got to caution you.
Now, Nobius says that the lighting looks better. I think it was what Bluebird was meaning.
We just turned the light on.
Turned the lights off because the sun went down. We just completely,
forgot that the sun went down.
Well, we've been so busy in the chat. Now, Red's Room says, riddle me this, Lo. If you could be in two places at once, name the two. Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh. Where would I want to be if I could be in two places at once? Well, one of the places would definitely have to be in my bed because I want to be sleeping in my bed. And then the other place would be, I don't know, wherever I'm mandated to be, whether it's work, shopping, or whatever. So the one place is living my daily life. The other place is going to be in my bed sleeping.
Right.
So there you go. That's the most diplomatic answer that I can give you. That's made for YouTube streets. Pauline says the like has been done. Thank you so much, Mama. Thank you. And Bluebird saying, yes, the lighting has changed. Yes, the lighting has changed. Mr. Get It Right says, I'm in two places at once as we speak. Okay, okay,
Let
okay.
us in that secret there.
Okay, Mr. Get It Right.
Tell us about
All
that.
right, all right.
You saying where you are versus on the camera?
Pass
on the
out the drinks, Mr. Get It Right. Pass out the drinks. Pauline Canini says, we love it here. He went to bring water for the sweetheart. She's saying that you went to bring me water. He made me tea.
I made her tea
He
out,
made
Pauline.
me tea, Pauline.
Made her some hot tea.
I get it, Mr. Get It Right. I get it. He says, no more clues. I get it. I get it. I'm a little thick sometimes, but I finally got it.
The man said the ninja no dance. Pauline, the man said Bluebird.
Ninja don't dance,
yes,
right?
Red Rule said ninja don't dance.
So you don't want to take her up on the challenge there, Reds? Speaking of that, Rez, I know that you said that you wanted a little video so that you can make your New Year's video. You wanted all your subscribers.
Was
Reds has asked for
Reds
it.
has asked for it as well?
And Triple T
As well
in
as Triple T?
Vancouver has asked for it. So we got to get our act together and film those little.
Well, we got to get that out this week.
Yes.
They need to get
today.
How you gonna do it today? Don't you have to work tonight?
Yeah, it's just a 5-second thing. You just go on and you make a little video. You send it off so that he can.
So
use
hold
it.
on. So Red's room,
Yeah.
as well as Triple T.
Yes.
And you just said we're gonna do this tonight.
I said we could.
No. Are we going to do this tonight? Red's room. You need to call her on this. Guys. I gotta tell you this and understand. This is gonna be receipts for your Reds. Lo is one of the biggest procrastinators you can ever come across.
Not true.
She will put off everything she
Not
can do
true.
today for tomorrow, and when tomorrow comes, it won't get
Not
done.
true.
Yes, you are.
He says I'm a
Okay.
procrastinator. It's not that I'm a procrastinator. Is my basket is overflowing with tasks. That's what it is.
Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
Okay. That's in your defense, right?
Let me tell you, for instance, you see in this house, everybody wants it to be filled with Christmas. Let's get in the Christmas mood. Get in the Christmas mood. All the Christmas tree decorations and everything are in the storage room downstairs. You know how many trips it takes from the basement to bring all that shit up? Ask him how many boxes he bring up. Ask him. The answer is 0, zilch, nada. Ask him what the Christmas lights is for the outside and the big Christmas reindeer and the big Ask him if him going to the storage room, go dig it out.
Are they
That's
in the
a big
storage room?
fat nada.
Are they in the storage room?
And they're in the garage.
They're in the shed, aren't they?
And
They're
some are in the
out back.
shed. Ask him if he brought them out. The answer is he's brought out none. But then he's gonna call me a procrastinator. Don't let me call you out on this YouTube
Are you
street.
trying to justify that now?
No, I'm not trying to justify. I'm trying to let our audience know it's not that I'm a procrastinator. It's that my basket overflows with
I see.
tasks. There you
So
go.
I should forgive you and cut you some more slack.
That's correct. Or you can help me to put these things up.
So when are we doing this for Red's room and Triple T? I just want an answer.
We can do it now.
Because all this bantering is not getting anywhere. It's not
Okay,
getting the
Red
job done.
says, Nino, you're the man. Nino for Prime Minister.
Right. That's right. There you go. There
What?
you go.
Reds is saying, Lo me. You think that Nino for Prime Minister? No, Lo for Prime Minister.
Nino for Prime Minister.
Pauline says, Ninja must dance or she will arrest you. So, Ninja,
Ratchet.
you have to do a little shake. You have to do the little shake for Pauline. Come on. And Reds is saying, yes, he wants to do a community post. So that means that we have to get the video to him.
Fair enough.
As well as
We
Triple
will
T.
get that done. And for Triple T as well.
See? Simone says, I second that. So I guess Simone's basket is full of tasks as well.
Or she's supporting me for Prime Minister, as Red just mentioned.
Or
That
maybe.
could be. Hey,
Maybe.
Thank you,
Now, Reds
Simone.
is saying, Kanini, you're going on the list for such a suggestion. You're going on his naughty list because he does not dance. Ninja no dance himself. I think Ninja can do a little two-step. All right? Ninja can learn a little two-step. Oh, Red says, I missed a big message, Lo. Okay. Pauline wants to know, what did you buy me for Christmas?
Why did I?
Ooh, big receipts, Let me scroll back.
What did I buy who for Christmas? Well, Pauline, you know what? We've decided that we're not going to buy anything for Christmas this year. We're going to do a Kris Kringle or a present exchange. But what we do is we just focus on the grandkids. So the grandkids are going to get all the Christmas cheers and the Christmas love.
Well, the thing is, we end up buying I don't even know
No,
what to buy you
the big
anymore.
question is, ask me what I got for Christmas last year. I couldn't tell you. And that's the whole point.
The last
That's
couple
the whole
years,
point.
we've stopped buying each other Christmas gifts because we end up buying all these gifts just for the gift's sake, which we're not in need of anything. So we usually...
I do. I'm in need of something.
What?
I could always use a new golf clubs.
Oh, don't even start with the golf gear.
Actually, I need a new golf bag.
Don't
That's what
start
I
with the
could
golf
use.
gear. We're
I could
not
use a new golf bag.
we're not is that someone pulling up?
Somebody pulled up in front of... Is that her? No, who's that? Who's that?
Oh, I don't know. Somebody's coming up the driveway, and
They're going the wrong way because they can't get past there. Oh my God. How did you get between the cars? I thought there was no room between the cars.
Who's that? Oh, it's Renee.
Oh. I thought there was no room between the cars.
Oh, it's cold.
Oh, yeah. I thought there was no room between the cars.
Yeah, there is, I guess. All right, well,
Cold?
Oh no. See, everybody's getting sick. Everybody's passing the sickness between each other.
Yeah,
that was
that's what it
Renee.
is.
That she's saying that she's so sick. Oh no. Okay. Reds is saying if you knock down my setup.
I am not knocking down your setup.
Reds, you said that I missed a big message. I don't see what it is. Nobia says, I want to see a golf video. He wants to see you playing a golf video. Well, we have over 900 videos.
Yep. And in there somewhere you'll find
and
one or two
in
golf
there you're
videos.
going to see one or two golf. I think it's on a short. I used to make
the
golf shorts
thing is,
from
we
his
would
trip.
make golf shorts, but I'm not allowed to make any more golf videos on the golf trips. I've been warned by my golf partners because each and every time that I put out a golf video, I get people requesting to come on the golf trip, and it's if it gets too big, it gets too big, and then that's just crazy. So
now,
I've been cautioned.
So there are a few golf videos out there that you see Nino taking a swing or two. Now Pauline says, I will chase the grandchildren out because they are almost taking the whole love from you guys. No, we make it a conscious effort because I'm not in need of any gift. Sometimes they will say, what do you want for Christmas? Pauline, I can't even tell you what I want because I don't need anything.
I'm gonna to our audience and only exclusively to you guys, I'm gonna make a big confession when it comes to Christmas.
Okay.
And it goes like this. I've always spent the time and I've always worked on Christmas morning. I always go to work Christmas Day. And what my family fails to understand is the reason I go to work on Christmas Day is so I don't have to help with the cooking in the mornings on Christmas Day. So when I get up in the morning and go to work, everyone is fast asleep. I don't have to do anything to do with the cooking. Right now, our daughter takes care of all that. When I get home in the afternoon,
Confessions of a madman.
Dinner is ready.
Confessions
and I've been
of
doing
a madman.
I've been doing it every year for so long.
Simone?
I will purposely go to work on Christmas morning.
Are you working Christmas this year?
I am. As I always am. I go to work Christmas morning. I will never work Christmas afternoon because I want to be home for dinner. But I will work Christmas morning.
Wow.
That way I'm excused from cooking. I'm not held to cooking. And
but you know what happens? You come home and you start cooking. And then we don't eat till like 8 o'clock because
No. Jess takes care of everything. Jess is in charge.
I hope Jess is not watching.
I've given her the reign for the last few years.
I hope Jess is not watching and decides that she's not doing no cooking this year. You hear that master plan? That's a master confession there.
It's been working for the last 10 years.
See, Reds is saying Nino's the man. Nino's the man. And Simone is laughing. Well, guess who does not cook?
Every single Christmas.
This lady does not cook for Christmas
But you know
at
what,
all.
though? Interestingly enough, guys, in 2026, I am not working for Christmas. And you know why I'm not working? Because I have plans. I have plans next Christmas.
Okay.
I've always wanted to go to Jamaica for Christmas and spend... She went to Jamaica one year for Christmas and she hated it because she wants to see snow. I've given it to Lo for years.
Never do it again.
I'm going to be in Jamaica next Christmas and I'm going to celebrate Christmas in Jamaica.
You'll be by yourself. I'm not going to Jamaica for Christmas.
Because I'm not going to spend another Christmas here. I've had it.
No.
I want to be out there running around.
No.
On the beach.
Christmas in the heat is not Christmas.
No, the best thing is to be in the Caribbean on the beach at Christmas.
No, Christmas in the heat is not
I'm going to do that next year.
No.
Because my vacation my vacation time is based on a bidding system, and the more senior you are, okay, the more opportunity you get to bid Christmas. Now, a lot of the senior guys, so of 33 guys in at my job in the role that I perform, I believe I'm number 6. So I've climbed the charts. So I now
That just means you're
qualify.
old.
No, I now qualify to bid Christmas. So I bid 2026 Christmas. And I'm going to take my Christmas
Oh,
vacation and I'm going to go away to Jamaica and enjoy a
the
Jamaica
receipt
Christmas.
is in the
Like
chat,
I've
Lo. You
always,
missed the window.
there's a receipt.
Sorry, Reds. I did miss it, but I have to go back and look for it. Now, Raw in Toronto says because Pauline Canini says I would chase the grandchildren out because they're almost taking the whole love from you guys. And Raw in Toronto says Nino has 3 kids. I'm sure he knows how to hit the hole in one.
Oh my God. Wow. Who's this raw guy?
Woo! Raw got lyrics. Raw got the lyrics. Now, Simone TV says, I miss Christmas in Jamaica. Simone, I never grew up with a Christmas in Jamaica.
Yeah, she did that. I brought her once, Simone,
The
and she
very
hated
first
it.
time I went
She
to
hated it.
Jamaica, I went to Jamaica. Nino brought me, and I went over the month of December, which meant that I spent Christmas in Jamaica. I felt like I didn't have Christmas. There
Yeah.
was no snow.
She wanted to
There
see
was
snow.
no traditional Christmas that I know of. The Christmas tree. The I mean, nowadays they have a lot of the same thing, but back then
you have to kill a goat. And
you,
a big
you
cook
wake up
big
Christmas
festivity.
morning, there's no snow, people kill a goat and fresh killed goat meat. That's not my thing. I want a
man.
turkey on
Turkey.
Christmas. I want a turkey. And Jamaicans they're not too big on turkey at Christmas. It's all about the fresh killed goat. And
You know what I'm gonna do next year, babe?
what?
Is when I'm in Jamaica next year Christmas, I am gonna buy the apparatus to deep fry a turkey and get it delivered down there. And I'm gonna deep fry a turkey while I'm there.
Well,
I'm
I
gonna
don't
get a
know
nice
who's gonna
big
eat
turkey.
it because
they'll eat it.
they're gonna want the fresh killed
Well,
goat.
you have the fresh killed goat, but you're gonna have to have a turkey as well, a deep fried turkey. And
Oh.
we can film simultaneously from Jamaica. There
See,
you go. That could work.
Bluebird says, "What's that like? Waking up saying Merry Christmas and sweating? It's not. It doesn't feel like
You
Christmas.
guys are so Canadian.
I need the mall. I need the hustle and bustle.
No,
I need the
no.
Christmas
We
decorations
have the hustle and bustle.
everywhere.
It's called Grand Market. The
Why?
day before Christmas.
It's not
have
Christmas
Grand
to
Market,
me.
man.
It's not like Christmas to
I
me.
just need to go back to a Christmas that reminds me of my childhood. That's all I need.
And the thing about it is,
you know?
here
That's all I need.
we are the hub for the family when it comes to gatherings on holidays. So if we're not here hosting Christmas, I'm not saying nobody's going to have Christmas, but it's going to be weird because we've been hosting Christmas for
Christmas, Thanksgiving. We've
20 plus years.
Yeah, we've been doing it for
maybe
a
even
while.
30 for years and years. Everybody knows if you haven't spoken to me in months and months, the
Just
one
show
thing
up.
that you know
Just show
is
up.
that Christmas will be right
Yep,
here in
just
this
show up.
house. So sometimes you'll have people drop in that we haven't seen forever because they know Christmas is going to be here. And we have the best
I remember
time.
one year we had a friend of the kids became a police officer, and he rolled up on a
Reds.
Christmas day.
Okay,
he
let me
came
go
by with
back.
his partner in his uniform and got his plate and went back to work. So it's just a place where you just drop by and just come in.
You're messing up with the feng shui.
My feet just touched it. It's just a little brush.
Okay, I
It's not
am
that bad.
going back, Reds. I'm looking for the message that you said I miss. Who's the message by? Reds, is it your message?
You're holding up the show now, Lo.
I'm sorry, but
You're holding up the show.
Red keeps saying that I missed the
You
big
missed the
receipt. I missed the
Oh,
big
well.
receipt.
You can always scroll back once the show's over.
Oh, I'm sorry, Reds, but I did miss it. Pauline,
All right,
Dancing
let's see what we got
Queen.
going on here. Red's room.
I can't find it, Reds.
Well.
Oh,
Red's
Reds
is saying
did say
it's
that
too late.
It's too. Oh. But now you have my curiosity
it
up. I
will
need
die
to know
with
what
me.
it was. But Reds does say that he doesn't throw any clothes out either. I
Yeah,
think it's a man's
and
thing.
he said, "Let it go.
I think
Let
it's
it
a
go."
man thing.
I do have a lot of excess stuff that I need to get rid of, though. I must say, I'll be the first to confess to that. But I'm slowly getting rid of them. I'm slowly getting rid of them.
Yeah, that's out of duress. Rez, I can't find
The
it.
other day when I was in Thailand the other day, I bought 4 custom made shirts.
Crazy.
Well, they're just 4 shirts.
He has a million button-up shirts that
no, it's not.
he
the
doesn't
same.
need 4 more custom
It's
made.
not the same of having 4 shirts and having 4 shirts that are measured for you. The problem is I can't gain an ounce of weight. That's the only problem with
You
that.
can't gain?
I can't gain. Well, they're custom made. They're custom made to fit me right then and there.
I thought you were saying you're so disciplined, like you just can't gain an ounce of
No,
weight.
I can't gain because I bought
Although
these
he's
custom-made
actually
shirts.
lost. He's actually lost.
I lost because I'm doing this. I'm doing what's called, well, I refer to it as my bathroom routine, guys. And what it is I'm going to let you in on a little secret to my bathroom routine. So if I go to the restroom, whether I go to wash my face, brush my teeth, whatever it is,
Take a dookie.
it doesn't matter. Can you stop? Didn't want to go there, but anyway. And what I do is I will do 50 push-ups each time. Each time
He
I'm
does.
there,
He
I
really
will do
does.
50 push-ups. And it's to the point now where it's in my head where I cannot go in there. A short while ago, I went in the bathroom and I was walking out and I realized, oops, didn't do my 50. I went back in and did my 50.
And he does the push-ups against
the sink.
The sink. He
So
doesn't go on the
I don't
bathroom
go on
floor.
the floor. I lean up against the sink and I do the 50. But what I try to do is once I flush that toilet, I try to race it. I try to finish my 50 before the reservoir fills back up. So I really
You
get
do?
into it. Yeah, I try to do it. It's a routine for me. You know? I try to beat
Why not
it.
just go to the gym? What's with this bathroom aerobics? Is that what we're calling it?
I'll tell you what it is. Now, as they say, convenience stimulates use. Okay? So by doing this and having this accessible and this routine that I do on a daily basis, it's just an additional and extra to what would be done at the gym.
Okay.
It's something that I just do religiously.
Well, I would like to start going back to the gym. I kind of slacked
that
off,
would
and
be
I
lovely.
haven't been to the gym in a little while. And I know that this time of year is the worst time to try to get back into
New Year's
exercise.
Eve.
Well,
New
that's what I
Year's-
mean. New Year's.
Everyone's
because
crowded.
everybody
Everyone's in the gym.
wants to go in for the New Year's resolution. But I like to go in the kind of like in the mornings.
Morning
when
workout's good.
there isn't a lot of people there. But it's gonna be heck trying to get back in with everybody is gonna flood the zone, as they say, right?
I think it's good to get back in there. I think it's good to do, a little something every day. You don't have to do a lot, just a little something every day. Makes a difference.
Yes. Well, hopefully.
I just can't seem to get off this damn sugar.
Well,
I want to stop taking sugar.
there was
it's
one
hard.
point where we were off sugar.
We were completely off sugar.
We were
Now
completely off. Now we've
I need to get rid of
slowly,
this. I need
and
to
you
stop
know,
that.
sugar is just
Oh, that's the worst.
It's the worst.
That's the worst thing for you.
it's a death. It's the mark of death.
Death by sugar.
Death by sugar, death by salt, death by all the things white. Sugar, salt, and flour. And there was one point where we were kind of off all of that. We weren't eating white bread. We weren't eating a lot of bread at all. We weren't putting added salt, and we were definitely not
sugar
doing
was
sugar.
out. Yeah, sugar
and
was completely
we've
out.
slowly gotten
Creep
out of
back-
that.
yeah,
We
we
need to
creep
get
back up into
we
it.
need to get back into
And that in itself, as as much as it seems like it's a big deal, it really makes a big difference.
But
So
I need to get into an exercise routine. We have a few subscribers and people that we follow as well that are into exercise. We have Coach Mean Reen. She does a live exercise on live several times. She does it every day, I believe. And then we have
well, there's
Pauline
Uncle
Kanini.
Barry that does his
then there's
walking.
Uncle Barry, and there's one more. I think it's East African Exercise Girl. I might be getting that wrong, but she also does her exercise on screen. So there's no excuses, guys. In the new year, whether you're going to the gym or working out at home, there is absolutely no excuse.
And what we have to do, guys, a lot of times that we get into this mode where we either want to lose weight or we want to get, more physically active, and we keep on putting it off. We're going to put it off. I'm going to start in January 1st. Why don't you just start now? Start right now. Take a little bit at a time. I mean, even as much as
start right now. I'm too busy.
Yeah, even as much as doing the bathroom routine. I started doing that just from the time I got back, I just say,
Why don't you do it every
one thing-
time you open the fridge door? You do a sit-up.
I don't open the fridge door that often. I'd have hit you.
Yes, you do.
I'll do it
That's
right-
the point. If
I'll
you
do
do
it
it every
right
time
after
you open the fridge door, you'll be fit for life.
Really? Wow.
Juicing with Jay
ouch.
says that's right. No excuse.
No excuse.
But you have to understand, Jay, up here in this cold winter months, you don't even want to go outside. You just want to cocoon. Like we were doing a lot of walking, just like
In the
Uncle Barry
spring,
does.
we do a lot of walking.
We do a lot of walking. And in this weather, you don't want to go out there.
Yeah.
You slip on that ice at this age, break a hip, roll your ankle. Oh my God, you're done for it. You're done for
What
it.
do you mean at this age, old lady? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What age? What
You
age
don't
talking about?
you don't heal as quickly. It takes you a little bit longer. Your bones aren't nice and brittle. Like it's so easy to roll your ankle on this ice. You have to be so careful. Although I love walking the trails that are close to our house, they don't have any service on those trails during the winter months. So when it snows,
Well, it's not good during the winter months because then you get that cold air coming off the cold breeze coming off the lake, and it's
yeah,
just
but
quite frigid
the
down there.
lake, the trail by the lake, so nice, easy to walk.
In the summer, in the springtime, it's
Yeah.
really a nice. It's really a nice walk.
Yeah.
We generally take the grandkids down there,
sometimes,
and we just
sometimes.
they ride their bikes. We walk the trails.
Yeah.
Just a fun time.
But I don't particularly like walking on a treadmill. It's not my favorite thing to do. But I mean, in the winter months, I will do it. Now, Jay says, I've been doing squats and calisthenic workouts. And that's what you have to
Yep.
do. Like, I think the best
Squats
type of
are good.
workout is to just move your body or using your body as the resistance. Using all the fancy equipment at the gym. It's not, you know.
I mean, that works as
you
well.
Can,
It works as well.
Yeah, but you don't, you don't have to.
You
You
can
don't have
isolate the
to.
various muscle groups, but I also feel very strongly that if you can find a routine that you can do within your household, right, you will be more consistent. And
Yeah.
days when you don't feel like going to the gym or you don't feel like going outside, do something in the house. And,
When we were going to
you
the
know,
gym
i.e.
regularly, I think I felt the best. It was the
i.e.,
best.
the reason I do this bathroom workout is to have something to do at home. At any time, any hours in the night, I can get up and just do my 50.
Now, Jay says that he's been fasting. I've tried that before. It does work. Intermittent fasting. Perfect.
Yeah, that works as well.
Perfect.
That works.
Let us know how that goes, Jay, because Nino has dropped quite a few
Yeah.
pounds with
Yeah,
his
I've dropped
his
some
routine, and
pounds.
he's checked his eating too, because you know you get older, you're prone to diabetes, high blood pressure. You don't want none of that. Trust me.
I've scaled down from 100 to 226. My last weigh-in maybe a few days ago was 201.
Yay!
So you know,
Congratulations to you.
I've done well, and I just keep going.
Now, Red's room says, try my routine, and he's passing out the drink. Reds, you two mix up. You two mix up.
Who's this?
Oh, this looks like Tremaine.
Oh, the guy that probably stole our.
He was away. They were away for the weekend. Juicing with Jay says, you don't have to leave the house. That's right. You don't. You can just do your little workout inside. And Bluebird says fasting is not easy. Well, you can do it for like just 8 hours, which is not too bad.
Did you bring back the tripod?
Especially when you're a snacker, fasting is not easy. That's so true.
Oh, you hear what he said? I said
Okay,
my first
step
my
into the
first
view.
word to him was,
Step into the view.
"Did you bring back the tripod?" You know what he said to me? Oh, so you needed it.
Step into
Okay.
the view here.
We couldn't find a tripod anywhere to set up because
That's
it was
the
missing.
culprit. That's the culprit.
And he confessed right away when I
As
said.
soon as he walked through the door, Nino confronted him. So you took the
You have 3 phones running?
You took the tripod.
these two
What's
are
going on
for
here?
these two are for us blind people
chat?
to read the chat, and this is what we're using. And notice the very crude setup. Ask us where the tripod is. Tell the chat where the tripod is.
It's in my bag.
It's in your bag. What's it
place
doing
for it
in
to
his
be.
bag, chat?
What a place to be.
What's the tripod doing in your bag, sir?
Make TikToks.
You hear
what
that?
about- what about
he
our
took
show that
the
we need?
tripod so that they can make TikToks. They were away for the weekend.
Yo,
You guys got sick?
no, Renee's sick.
Oh.
Apparently Renee was sick before we left, apparently.
Oh,
But yo, the Highway 401
yeah?
has to be the most treacherous highway in all of
Ooh.
Canada, bro.
Really?
I counted at least 12, what do you call them, 18-wheeler trucks?
Yes.
In the
Jackknife?
ditch. In the ditch.
In the ditch.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah,
the
they
was
just-
the road really bad?
They're probably just driving hard. You
in
just
the
drive me
ditch.
hard.
So you know what that means?
Yo, you know
That's
what?
what you should take your mother's advice. You don't drive anymore. The road trip, the fun of road trips is out the window.
Yes, treacherous.
You fly,
Or
you
the train
fly,
station is
or
5
you
minutes
take
away.
you take the GO train.
No,
You get
you
a
know what it
nice
is?
Take
go
the train.
You know
kart.
what it is though? To go domestically in Canada is too expensive.
Yeah, it is.
Well, then you
A
take
flight to Montreal is way too expensive.
It is expensive.
Well,
Domestic is expensive.
when they were younger, we used to do a lot of road trips. It was so fun. We would rent a minivan,
Yeah, those were the days.
and those were the. I'm not doing it anymore.
not doing
Those
it.
roads are
But
too treacherous.
I know that there was at least 12 tractor trailers. Some of them are
Well, you know what?
undersized.
No,
that's crazy.
Some of them are jackknife. Some of them are all colliding in the middle.
Oh.
Now, as exciting as these road trips are, if I can't fly there, I'm not going.
Now,
It's very simple.
Red's room is saying Wagwan, big man, Wagwan.
Go on.
And Raw in Toronto, I'd like to know who Raw in Toronto is. Raw in Toronto says, yo, how is Pinky 40 playing Fortnite and sagging his
Who the hell
pants
is
still?
Toronto? Where's my phone, bro? God, who knows me, bro? About Fortnite. How you know I play Fortnite?
Well,
Probably plays Fortnite with you.
he's a big kid, but listen,
Yo, I just come from the age where you don't stop playing video games because you're a certain age. Like that's my dad. My dad don't play no video games. He was
I
raised,
played Donkey
you gotta
Kong.
be a man, you gotta go outside and his game is maybe Ludi or Dominoes or something like that. We come from the age where Super Mario exists. You know what I'm saying? So as we grow into grown man, we still play video
You
games.
guys should be outside
well,
getting
Ra's,
some physical
Ra's
exercise.
laughing and he says, no disrespect. No disrespect,
none
fella.
taken. Drop your gamer tag. Drop your gamer
Oh,
tag. I'm about to go
gosh.
play Fortnite right now. I've been feeding all weekend. Kim Kardashian's there now.
Now, Gary wants to know if we will be doing a live on the 28th. Is the 28th a Sunday? Let me
But that's
see.
holiday season, no?
I'm off, so we probably will be.
What you doing on? You're not working on Christmas. That's your schedule there.
No.
I
the
never work on. If there's two things about me,
You wanna see my schedule? I'm telling you about my schedule. I work
I will never
see
ever
dots on
work
your- on your
four,
on
five, six,
Christmas.
7, 8, 9, 10 days
What's
straight.
the green?
Why?
What's the green versus the yellow?
Huh?
What
No,
does
the green.
what does that mean?
Which ones?
The 28th.
Oh, I'm working, but it's morning. I'm only doing morning.
Okay, so we will be live on
Yeah,
the
we'll be
28th,
live. We'll
Gary.
be live on the
What's on
28th.
the 25th? Or it's too much commotion.
And the 21st
Well, we
will be live
probably
as well.
we probably will be doing a live from the house on the 25th. While we have dinner and everybody's here, and we'll probably have
do an IRL. thing.
we'll probably have the
Yeah,
camera
probably do an
just
IRL.
rolling. And speaking of that,
We actually
Reds,
call that reality streaming when you're in the house and you're doing that. It's called
because we
reality
have some
streaming.
fun. And we usually pay bingo. We tell everybody bring your money, and we have the bingo rolling.
bingo
Listen,
runs.
Oh, bingo is a
bingo
big thing
runs
around
over
here.
here, and we have some
It's a
big
big
jackpots,
thing.
eh? We have some big jackpots.
look
So,
at that for Didgeridoo.
Reds, I need a song. Reds, I need to hit. You have to make me a song, but we'll talk about that.
You look what Didgeridoo you got.
Yeah, the bingo sometimes, guys, can net you a few $100s in this house.
Yes,
And
yes.
Once all the nieces and nephews come over and they start paying all that money. What is this?
Oh
The
my
Didgeridoo-
You gotta get your
goodness.
Christmas Jordans, man.
See, it's all about the grandkids. We
grandkids.
decided
You gotta get
because
your
I
Christmas
used to
Jordans.
buy my adult children some very expensive gifts for Christmas, and then I stopped. It's like it's all about the little ones. We just do a Kris Kringle. So everybody has to bring a gift, and I'm gonna film it this year so that you guys can see what we do. Everybody, yeah, I'll do it live. Everybody has to bring a gift that comes to the house, and we usually set a price point. So you only have to buy one gift. You come with a gift, and you leave with a gift. It's so much fun.
The
It's
idea is
much
so what
fun.
gift you're going to leave with, that's determined by everyone
that's
else.
right. That's right. Steal a gift. It's called steal a gift.
You see these? These only come out Christmas time, eh?
Oh, they only come up.
When I was a
Listen.
kid, Justin got me my first.
And you
Jordan
see that?
gift
When
for
this
Christmas.
boy was a child, you
used
know
to get
how
all
many
these
lineups I used to stand
There you
in
go.
Yeah,
around
it's
Christmas
Mackay-
time to
it's
get the
Mackay-
Jordan releases at
Yeah,
Christmas.
it's Mackay's-
I used to finish my night shift,
Mackay's turn.
7:30 in the morning, and rush to whatever mall, line up before the stores open to make sure that this one got his Jordan Christmas release. So
it's Mackay's
I've
turn.
passed the torch on to you now. Now it's your turn to be standing in
Well,
line.
as-
I'm
as-
not standing
as
in
I've
no more
often-
lines for no more sneakers.
As I've often said to the kids, guys, I've asked them, I said the one thing I want from you guys is to ensure you
Yeah.
afford my grandkids the same opportunities I afforded you. Very
Yes.
simple.
Bluebird says steal a gift sounds too fun. It is.
It is fun.
And
It's a
yes,
lot of fun.
Bluebird, I will never ever work
It's a
on
lot
Christmas
of fun, Bluebird,
ever.
and it's strategically. if you strategize with someone else in the room, or you can get just about anything you want.
I worked Christmas one day in my illustrious career, and Nino also worked Christmas. And Jesse wasn't born yet. The two boys were with their
Working
grandparents.
Christmas is not so bad.
And I felt like I never worked.
Yeah,
I felt
that
like,
was not
sorry,
good.
not that I never worked. I felt
You
like
weren't-
we never had
yeah, we
Christmas.
never had Christmas.
By
We
the
were
time
spending
we
with the kids.
all got together as a family group, it was probably 9 o'clock at night before he picked me up and we got to them. And I felt like somebody else was showing my kids Christmas. Never, ever again. And I've never worked Christmas. Only once in my career that I worked Christmas. And like I said, I've never done it again. And part of the reason is because we host Christmas. We're the ones that facilitate Christmas for a lot of people. And we're the one that bring the vibes and bring the fun. What are those? Lottery tickets?
Out of town tickets.
Oh
win,
my
though.
gosh.
No,
Didn't win.
but
Didn't win the super set, the lotto match.
See, he always says that
Did you
if he
win?
travels somewhere else in Toronto,
Oh.
he's got to buy out
this
of
was
town lottery
Dudley,
tickets.
obviously. 'Cause
Crazy.
nobody won.
No, nobody won that 80
Okay, Mr. Get It Right says, run some J's, Nino and Lo. Listen, don't talk to me about J's, Reds, or Mr. Get It Right. This boy here had my basement filled from
He's a
floor to
collection
ceiling
of-
with
oh,
J's.
totally.
He finally reached
Hundreds
the stage
of them.
where he started selling off some of these, and some of these shoes have never been
I
worn.
probably had like 100 pairs.
They
Some
were
of them have-
ridiculous.
That's 100 pairs
From
of Jordans.
floor to ceiling.
Some of them have never
I
been
like
worn.
Andrew Jordan.
In the box, Chris.
Yeah, I probably had like 100 pairs, legit. And I sold my whole lot to one kid. I don't know
And
where,
I-
he,
and
I
I
don't know where he
tell
got
you-
the money from, but he came and dropped me off.
I stood in many a line to get some retro. Some of them were retro release, Jordan release, all about the release. No, sir. Every Christmas, on top of Christmas presents, you had to buy this
I
one.
remember.
J's.
I remember being in Miami and getting a phone call. I was on a golf trip, getting a phone call. Dad, you're gonna have to go buy me a LeBron jersey.
You just say Reds? Yes, I did.
Before LeBron even stepped on a basketball court, just out of high school.
Oh.
And I remember paying $80 US for a LeBron jersey before he even played a freaking game.
And ask where those jerseys
Oh
are now.
my God.
Mr. Get It Right didn't get called out. Why am I calling you Reds Low? Sorry. Slip of the tongue. But Mr. Get It Right is on no timeout, Reds. Or I should say Margaret. No timeout for Mr. Get It Right. But Jay, let me tell you, Jay, why am I saying Jay?
Red Room?
No,
Mr. Get It Right.
those J's, let me
Jordan
tell
days
you,
are-
they were
Jordan
those
days are done,
Jordans.
though.
I think we helped Jordan amass his fortune, because
fortune,
we bought most of
absolutely.
those damn shoes. But yes, steal a gift is the thing in this
I
house.
think Jordans are dying with grown man because you end up dressing like the elementary school kids and it's like immature, right?
So now what? No. So now what do they do? They
Me, I
the
wear-
white on white or Air
I wear
Forces
Air-
mean that they're dressed up.
100,000 different pairs of Air Forces, white on white ones.
These Air Forces get a
Designer.
little speck on them. All of a sudden they're not
garbage.
good.
They're
They're not
garbage.
good.
Some designer sneakers or just Nike Air Max.
Just,
Some comfortable-
just design a cleaner for Air Force.
I want a
Comfortable-
song, Reds,
comfortable
that
era.
is that shows our aesthetic and our vibe, and it's lively, because I wanna run the tunes on Christmas, and you know what it's like with all this friggin' copyright and all that, and you can't play music.
How does that work? I see people DJing on YouTube.
I
all
don't
the
know,
time.
but it's
We can't do it on YouTube. We can do it on
It's- when
TikTok.
you're
I see them on YouTube and they'll sit there for an hour. How I sit down.
yeah, but they're probably not monetized, and then in some countries it blocks you
I see
depending
people
on the songs you
full-blown
use.
hour and a half long.
So I don't
mixes.
know. I'm not taking a chance. I just want to have music that we've curated to just be running in the back, because
You know, you
you
can build a playlist and then share it to your
well,
followers
maybe that's what we need to do.
on whatever platform you use.
Maybe that's what we need to do. Anyways, guys, it's about that time.
It's about that time.
It's
It's about that time.
5:28,
You-
and
you
you know
gotta-
I have
you
to go
gotta
to
get ready. You gotta
work
get ready for
tonight.
work.
Oh boy, oh
You
boy.
gotta get ready for work. I gotta get ready for work in the morning. I got a few
At
hours.
least you get to sleep in your bed.
Get to sleep in what bed?
I gotta
I'm
go.
up at the crack of dawn.
He
What's
is up
wrong
at the
with you?
crack of dawn. So
wrong
I have
with
to
you?
go to work tonight, and at least a Sunday night. You think it would be calm in the emergency room? It is certainly not calm in the emergency room. Now, Raw in Toronto says, I remember when
I remember when. You see what? Hold on. Anybody start off? Anybody start off with "I remember when"? You know what's coming behind that. I remember when Pinky name was in the streets a bit way back.
He says, I remember when Pinky's name was in the streets. It was in the streets a bit way back in the day.
Let me see the name.
And then he disappeared.
I never disappeared.
Or maybe better way to say it is that he grew some nuts and a mustache.
Bro, Ra is gonna.
Ra says, what time do you wake up for work, Nino? What time do you wake up for your work?
Really want to know?
Yeah, Pinky had a little bit of a
Toronto has all the tea.
had a little bit of
he's got receipts on you.
a rap
He's got
career, and
receipts
he
on
had some
You
videos.
see it Ra in Toronto?
He's got some receipts there.
Had
You know
a-
what? He even spoke about some accident at the end of the street.
He's one of your friends.
Somebody from.
So he's somebody.
Yeah, he had a
from-
few rap
somebody from
videos
the
out
block.
there trying to, have a music career, but abandoned that, and now he's just a regular
What's civilian?
Fortnite playing civilian.
I should be a Fortnite streamer.
Ra is laughing, and he
Whoever
says,
it is-
"You'll never find out. Don't worry about it."
Whoever it is knows about Fortnite.
But Ra has been here supporting us this whole time.
man. We
the whole
appreciate
time.
you,
So
Ra.
we appreciate you.
Yeah.
Shout out Ra.
Shout out to Ra.
I'm gonna crack the code though.
Now you have him on a mission, Ra. So you better go incognito because he's coming to find you. He says he comes in peace though. He comes in peace.
sure. I'm curious though.
Now Nobius says glad to see people showed up and represented early. Yes, because we did
Absolutely.
start at 3:30. So we'll be back next week
Next
at
Sunday.
3:30 in the
3:30.
afternoon.
And guys, don't forget, and I always say this, I'm going to sound like a broken record. Don't forget to tell your cousin, your uncle, your niece, your nephew, your brother, sister, all your in-laws, them where you can't stand. Tell them. Tune in to Nino and Lo next Sunday at 3:30.
Yes.
Because we are going to rock and we do it. That's how we do it every week. Pure mix up and blem blem.
Not always mix up. Now listen
No,
to Nino.
me love the mix up. Me love the mix up.
Now, Gary says, critical commentary. I think the community would be happier if you let us know when you're taking a hiatus. Wink, wink. But
Wink,
for the
wink.
next time. Yes,
taking a
Gary.
hiatus, you guys?
Yes, Gary. We did
I think for
take
the
a
rest,
hiatus.
for the
and
rest of the month, though, Gary, rest assured that
Yes.
we will be here. We've
we've made a
schedule. We made a
commitment
commitment.
whether Nino's
And
here or not, we're going
yeah,
to be here.
Not only that, we have made arrangements to
Yes.
ensure that we will have the show every Sunday, no matter what location, no matter what part of the world one of us or both of us are in.
Yes.
The show must
The show must go on.
go on. All right.
Juicing with Jay saying, bless up, bless up. I'm so glad to have you here, Jay. So glad to have you here, all of you. So
You guys are
glad that you
amazing.
spent some
Great
time with us
support.
this afternoon.
Sticking with us all this time,
And-
supporting us. We love it, guys.
And wait a minute
Thank
now.
you.
When is our next show? It's not the 20th.
Next Sunday, 21st. Next the 21st.
Oh, okay.
and
I
the
was going to
28th.
say, don't tell me it's going to be after Christmas. No.
21st.
So we will be
21st,
here.
We're going live on the 25th,
Yes.
right? And then
From what time?
you guys can
I
start.
don't know.
You
You
guys
gotta
can,
make a sick flyer and promote.
you guys
it
can
from
start
now.
before
Yes.
I get here. You guys can
We'll
start before I
probably
get here.
we'll probably start with the cooking. We'll just probably run the camera all day. We're just
Start
gonna have an
before I get
IRL
here.
stream.
Cause yo, look. You see how you have your camera there?
Yes.
You can have your camera posted up somewhere, but you always have your chat in your hand.
Yes.
And,
Yes.
And you should probably put your mic on. At least
That's
your-
probably what we will do.
At least you two, you should put your mic on.
That's probably what
That's
we'll do.
what we're
You
gonna
see,
do.
here I have my producer here giving me all the tips because I want to go. I want to be like what's that boy's name?
Kyle
Sinat.
Sinat.
I'm gonna be the new Kyle Sinat in my generation.
Kai.
Oh,
Kai.
Kai.
Yeah.
See, I'm so out of it. I don't even know the boy's name.
He's about to retire.
And we're planning to take over. He's about to retire. We're about Nino and Lo's gonna be taking over for that.
Retiring.
All right.
Oh boy. So Simone is saying good night, and she says she loves the Christmas picture. Ryan Toronto says work outdoors too all day. Feels like minus 17 right now. Oh my God. Stay warm, Ron.
Wow, yeah, it is-
Stay
it is
warm.
cold.
I'm about to hit
It
the
is
streets
cold.
too and go to start my night shift. So guys, thank you once again for joining us. As always, the chat has been engaging.
It's been amazing. We love it. Love having you guys here. Thank you for your support.
Yes.
Don't forget to tune in next week. as we
Same
do it
time,
all
same
over again.
place, and we'll see you next week, guys.
And-
And
and-
please continue to watch our videos. You guys have been amazing.
Yep.
Our video watching time, our watch time, and our engagement is going up, up, up. Amazing. Thank you all
You
again,
guys
and we
are
will see
amazing.
you
And
in
as
these
the
YouTube
famous,
streets.
as the famous Vibes Cartel will say,
What?
what's under my nose?
I'm out.
I'm out.
Bye, guys.
Later.
Bye.
I'm out. I'm out.